live stream of joy and jubilance and a little blingy noise that goes off every now and then. Ah, yes, there is much to hear and see in the videos today. Oh, yes. Oh, Chameleon is on a watch streak. Is it still a streak if you're still wearing a watch? Let's vote now. Come on. Chameleon is currently on a football pitch. Kit off. And they're running. Are we going to accept it if they're... Oh, 10. Oh, it means you watch 10 streams. Oh, never mind. I have to turn this down because I have people over. Oh, hello, the people. From Metacrypt's people. Yes, it is I, the voice on the television. This is how old I am now. It's great. Who's watching on their fridge? There's Paracool or Parkour. Parkour! That's when you get hit by an iceberg. That's what the Titanic showed for. Anyway. Good evening. Yes. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? My name is Daniel, and I'm a creepy old woman now, according to the bio rules. I've always been a creepy old woman, but yes, now I'm a creepier old woman. Did you enjoy your birthday? No, it was absolute fucking shit. I've skipped it. Don't worry about it. XP Cookie! Hello there, darling. Says, Dan, how much of your video on Crimson Desert is just slagging them off for using AI-generated images? A little. I do actually mention it because I kind of... I always like to mention anytime anybody uses AI because there's a point. But I think when Crimson Desert said, we forgot it was in the game, I completely believe them because there's so much shit in the game that was clearly and obviously forgotten. It's just forgotten. And it's like Generation 1 AI. If there was any other kind of AI in the game, I'd be more suspicious. But the fact it's all like Generation 1 AI that's been in the game for like 4 fucking years, I'm like, yeah, this game was just a fucking mess. Like, it's like when I did that the art print with AI art, if that's what you could call it, but it was very early on in AI's thing. Well,
sorry.
the fuck? Are you listening to me?
Sorry, I was listening to you on my phone.
That's my wife Rebecca there, being professional.
Sorry, okay, bye, sorry. Back to what you're talking about.
Just gonna shut the door on you, Doug. It's fucking freezing.
It's freezing in here.
Freezing in here? It's because someone leaves their clothes on the radiator. The radiator will warm up the place, that's it. Gah!
Freezing.
Gah! Is the radiator even on?
It is actually.
Oh yeah, you see, yeah.
It's freezing in here.
Echo. Anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah, so, Crimson Desert, the AI art, it's Generation 1, it's so fucking old, and it's like when I did the art print where I was just taking the piss out of this thing, going, oh my god, because I kind of loved how spooky it all was, and I kind of did a slightly nostalgic horror-y thing, but now I've learned about AI, and as is everybody, so there's no, I believe, I may be wrong, but there's no, I think that the excuse of this was placeholder works for games that have been in development for the last 4 years. I think there's like a year and a half left of that excuse working, and after that, everyone will be like, "Well, you knew about AI art at this point, so what's wrong? What's wrong with y'all?" Like, so I think for now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, Crimson Desert, because honestly, this game is a fucking mess. And it fits, you know. Then they're going, it's a thing. But at the same time, you could just do what Slayer Spy did for placeholders, just use cruise doodles. Absolutely. But like, if you actually see the AI in Crimson Desert, it is like ancient. It's so, there's like, nobody's got faces. One horse has got like 3 legs, and one of them's coming out the side. It's dreadful. So I assume it's just someone's like, well, this is a cool idea. And then when it was like, hey, this is bad, they were like, oh, let's fucking strip that out. So yeah, that's what. So when I do placeholder stuff in my games that I develop and you never play or see or do anything about, What I like to do is I like to just draw a thing in MS Paint. Or I like to just write the word placeholder over the top. So that's my tip. If you were developing games 3 years ago and you were going to forget there's AI art in it, you should have just written the word placeholder over the top. Yeah, would have been obvious. But anyway, on the good news of AI art, Sora's dead. The AI art that generated videos, that's gone now. It's died because they couldn't monetize it. Ooh, can you hear that bubble popping? It's going to take most of the economy with it, but oh well. Who gives a shit? Purple and black squares in it. Yeah, Dry Chameleon. Purple and black squares, that's what you need. I've lost count how many Nintendo games on TCRF have textures that are just Japanese character for temporary left for the placeholders. Yeah, game development's hard. And learning... it's kind of weird, because, like, yeah, what we're seeing with, like, Crimson Desert is what was cool, like, 3 years ago. Like, so Crimson Desert has 3 characters you play as. 2 of them can't progress the main story and have no story of their own and are completely fucking worthless, but they're there, so I assume at some point they either had story or they maybe been the main characters, but they swapped, and the game feels, I'm like, oh, this was just a catastrophe, wasn't it? This was just a complete catastrophe of design. But I do think it's got quite an interesting glimmer about it, so yeah. We still have an economy. I haven't checked the news. I've been away for a few days, so I haven't checked the news. But yeah, my favourite one is Valve Source Engine flashing error sign. God, trying to mod fucking Gary's mod and just have a big floating error message. Oh dear. I wasn't using the economy anyway, said Red Rude on YouTube. Oh dear. Yeah, this is why you don't use it for placeholders. I can see, like, again, 4 years ago when it was a new thing, being like, oh wow, we can do this dodgy thing and it'll be great. It's a great thing. But then it just gets lost in the folds of a... You know, there's a few games that have sort of used it for bits and pieces and things, and I do like the, while everywhere else is massively embracing it, gamers are being so fucking cautious about it. I kind of love that. Anyway, this entire video is sponsored by ChatGPT. Do you know what GPT stands for? Neither do I. What does GPT stand for? I'm going to guess gargling pissy testicles. Yes. Economy in this economy. Oh dear. It's, yeah. I will say I really enjoy Crimson Desert. I am having a blast with that game. I honestly have only played like the first 10 hours of it, but it's definitely, I'm like, oh, this is jank from the before times, right? This is the jank that you just don't get anymore. That's nice. It's nice. Anyway, Disney saying, here's $1 billion, you can make Mickey do something cute and not horrifying. And everyone's saying, no could do, buddy. Yeah, because you can't, because it's awful. Generative pre-trained transformer. I'm getting up. Hang on 1 second, please. 1 second, we'll be back in 1 second. I'm trying to do a fucking live stream. People chatting outside the fucking thing. Go. Bloody. Hi, everybody. In French, ChatGPT sounds like cat. I farted. Yeah. Anyway, that'll be Saturday's video is a thingy. But yeah, this whole generative AI thing is a load of boring bollocks in it. Shall we play a game? Because today, and you may not believe this, I've got new DLC from a game that came out in 2017 that didn't get any DLC at the time, but has just got DLC now, which is such a weird thing. It's a weird thing. I mean, I must admit, sorry, for the AI, oh, actually, I'm going to go back to AI again. It's becoming harder for me to do my job because of AI. Right? Because, like, look at that TV video I did. I was like, oh, that's an interesting image. And I was like, it looks kind of real enough as a thing. I just shut that door because somebody was having a conversation. It's getting picked up on the mic.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fucking this stream right up today, ain't you?
Sorry, it was about pillowcases. It was
Oh, it's exciting that was. Was that worth it?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Got a nice clean pillowcase now.
Well, I'm going to wipe my ass on it.
Sorry.
Floss
sorry,
with it.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
What the fuck was I talking about? No, I've got it now.
You talking about your TV intro? I was listening.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that TV intro, which because I was like, I don't think this is AI, and I looked at it, I was like, no, look, there's like a light source reflected in these two images. I don't think it's AI. So I used that, and then people in the chat were like, what about this bit? I went, ah, fuck! So I re-edited the whole video in a fucking rush, and then got that up and fixed beats. That I'm trying to use like stock places that say if something's generative AI, but of course people don't mark if it's generative AI, so it is becoming fucking fiddly. So if I'm using music and stuff now, like Pixabay, which is what I use, do a really good job of marking if something is AI and completely ignorable by me. But I just don't want to fucking use AI shit. Because I like people. Yeah, I like people. Anyway. Gavlov says, Dan, thank you for cultivating such a welcoming community. Been watching you since 2012. Happy to report I'm now 1 month on HRT. Hey, feeling better than I've ever been. Shout out to the original procrastinator, Abby the Trans Girl, our queen. Yes, welcome. We had a bit of a love-in last week, didn't we, with the 15th anniversary? I was going to tell you about my really shit birthday. Yeah, no, I had the worst birthday. I haven't actually had my birthday yet. So my birthday's the 23rd, right? The day before the 23rd, I said to Rebecca, I want to postpone my birthday. That's true story. That's a true story. I was like, can we postpone my birthday? Because we're going to spend the... So I've been looking after... hang on a second, someone's just given 25 subs! Fucking hell. Hello, who said that? Exempted Sky King. They went to Pop Place 45, to Madman LXXXIV, to the Awesome Fletch, to Herbie 247, to Chill Out with Mac, to Pat the Turtler, to Alex Clan, to the Aquila Samurai, to Stuxinator, to Ice Rolls 91, to Adderthorpe, to Sphinx's 212, to Roscoe Riley, to Rudolfo, to Desmond Destrincity, to Mighty Midget 135, to Pale Orange, to Jessica M990, to Ducks Content, to Crack and Scrabble, to Shay MDC, you giant Bazoof, to Naffy, to Argablack, and to Parkool. Thank you very much, Exempted Sky King. I was trying to play a fidget toy on my desk as a harmonica there. That didn't sell to anybody but you. It looked quite good, although it did scratch my face off because it's cheap. Hi, everybody. Hi. Good stuff. Thank you so much. That's absolutely ridiculous. Everyone's going, hoip! The Nerd³ HRT pipeline going strong. It really is, isn't it? I don't entirely know why. What was I talking about? Rebecca's left and left the fucking door open again. I'm just saying. Oh, you can fuck off with you walking in just the right time.
I'm listening to you. That's what
Yeah, bet you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I also like your streams.
Yeah.
How dare I?
What fidget toy do you use, and is it Sonic branded? I have a lot of fidget toys. I currently only have one that's Sonic branded on my desk. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, I'm trying to read at the same time. It's like saying it's fidgeting. What are you doing? What are you even doing back there? Get cozy and have a cup of tea. Are you with your stale Cadbury's cream egg Oreos over there? Yeah, I know you did. That's why they're stale. Right, what's going on? Someone says, "Hi Becca, do you want me to kill them or should you?"
You're talking about your birthday, bestie.
Yeah, I know. No, I want to talk about my birthday. Basically, so my lovely chicken Fern, for those at Patreon will know this, has not been well for a little while. I've been keeping an eye on her and giving him some medicine and giving her time out with her sisters and then kind of keeping her in a box in the house so she can settle and be still and cool down. And we've done quite a few appointments, but it's like we kind of need an x-ray for her, and the only day they could do an x-ray was on my fucking birthday, which means we drop her off in the morning and then we kind of just like because our vet's fucking miles away from us. We have to sort of mill about in the world. And I was like, can I just not do my birthday today, please? Can I just not have my birthday today? Because I'm going to be stressed all day about lovely Fern. And then, yeah, we were out for about 3 hours when we get a call from the vet being like, all right, we've done the X-ray, and it's they found a tumor. I was really hoping it wasn't a tumor, because she's ex-Barry eggs, very, very susceptible to tumors. We've lost most of our chickens to tumors these days. So we really, really didn't want it to be a tumour. There's no getting back from that. She's just going to deteriorate and be in great pain. Luckily, she was already on painkillers when the medicine I was giving her painkillers, so she wasn't in pain yet. I like to give her painkillers as sort of a just in case. So they were like, we recommend euthanasia at this point. We can do a surgery, but it's very, very time consuming. It was very hard. Like for her, it will just be really hard, and she's got such a tiny chance of thingy. It's more for you than her. And I was like, okay, cool. I asked if she was still out, because they have to knock her out to do an X-ray to keep her still. If you've ever had pets, it's always horrifying. So I'm like, we just knock this thing out. And they went, no, we've brought back around already. I'm like, cool, we're gonna head back, and I'm gonna give her a cuddle and say goodbye. So gave her a big cuddle, gave her some smooches, told her she was wonderful, because she was wonderful. She was one of the very first chickens we ever got. And then and then they took her away, and then brought back to us a little while later. So we did all our funeral stuff on that day. We get all our things. There's like crematoriums for animals dotted all around the country. If you can find one that does individual cremation, I recommend using those. So yeah, we'll pick her up this weekend. But yeah, so I spent my birthday waiting and being stressed, and then just, making that decision, and then being in a crematorium and dropping off my favorite pets. So that was a shit birthday. I don't know what I did for the rest of that day. I think I just got totally overwhelmed. And the next day we had to go and do like some fucking important, serious shit around the place. I was like, that hasn't really stopped yet. So we've only just really got back from an interesting time away. But yeah, I mean, like, so as I said in the Patreon podcast, which are mostly depressing, I'll let you know that now. A hen can live 5 to 8 years. But if you get an ex-battery chicken or any ex-farmyard chicken, you'll probably get about 2 to 3 more years out of them, because you'll get them at like 18 months, because that's when they become worthless to farmers, because their egg production slows down. It doesn't stop, it just slows down. So 18 months is the financially best place to just throw all the chickens in a bin. So we had her for just over 3 years. So she broke sort of like the barrier of what she should have done. Like, we've had some that have only lasted months. We've had some, like, she's our longest lasting one so far. Well, Twinkle and Sam now are. But yeah, so they had she had 3 years of, especially last week I put a lot of effort and time into giving her outside time and time with her sisters and lots of grass and treats. She had quite a lot of banana. Banana was her favourite thing. It's wonderful. It's a truly wonderful chicken she was. So I said I didn't want to do my birthday. I said I'm going to skip it. So I didn't. All my presents are still wrapped. I haven't opened them yet. I'm going to do my birthday next week. Some point next week I'll be like, today's my birthday! And then I'm going to have a birthday. But that was just too rough of a day to then want to do presents and celebrate. Didn't have the time or the want, to be perfectly honest. And everyone's sending really nice messages in chat. I'm not going to read them because I'll just start crying again. So I love her to absolute bits, and I'm going to miss that girl. She was one of my first, so a lot of my lovely chickens are her there because she was so lovely. And she was the absolute top of the pecking order for the entire time, so. But yeah, you know. She was a really good chicken. I know most people don't think of chickens as animals. That's a weird thing to say, but you know what I mean. For people, chickens are just a thing you buy at Sainsbury's, right? They're just these things that are prepackaged and whatever, but they're all so wonderful, and they're all so individual, and they're all different, and I haven't had a single chicken that's been like any other of my chickens. And they all like different things, and they all like doing different things, which is so wonderful. They're my favourite, they're my absolute favourite. And Fern fought a lot. Fern had some real sick times. She got a 50-50 chance of survival at one point because she was just really unwell, and she pulled through that. She got an E. coli infection. She managed to get stabbed by a bit of like wood or something in between her two beaks on like the side of her mouth, and I just found it by chance, like a dark growth in there, and we managed to beat that. So she managed to beat E. coli. But she was and something else as well. She was wonderful. Lady Anatar says I got chickens this month for the first time and I love them dearly. Me too. I absolutely do. Yeah, she had something. I can't remember what the other thing was as well. She had oh, she was the first chicken to have sauerkraut. I learned how to deal with sauerkraut from her, which is when they're they've got like they have a thing on the front of them called their crop. So everything they eat in the day sort of gets stored in there, and it then gets like broken down and passed into the stomach. And sometimes they can get not like an infection, but it can like sort of back up a little bit. I think it's the nicest way of putting that. Sorry, I didn't want to be sensitive. But she'd say they can get sauerkraut, which is when that gets kind of dodgy. And the vet taught me how to basically hold a chicken upside down to drain it properly. And my vet's really good. They taught me a lot of things. And I've done that for like a few other chickens now, and they've not had to go to the vets. They've not had to have the stress of that because I learned how to do that. Basically, she's yeah, she taught me so many things about chickens. She's a very good animal. She's an amazing animal, truly. I absolutely loved her to bits. Yeah, there was... Because I learned medicine as well, how to give medicine to chickens because of Fern, because she was the first one to get thingy. So, with a chicken... This is really boring chicken talk, we'll get to the game in a minute, don't worry about it. With a chicken, you've got they've got their breathing hole and they've got their food hole, but their breathing hole is in front of their food hole. So if you don't put the syringe down far enough down their throat, they can suffocate. You can literally like just fill their lungs with the medicine. So it's just they're just a fucking disaster of a creature. Yeah. No, I'm here for the chicken TED talk. But they're all, yeah. Chickens are quite badly designed. They are indeed. I do think that our breathing hole's also in front of a breathing hole. That is true, but it's not like in the mouth. That breathing hole is like, we have the same hole. Ours is even worse, right? I'm just gonna say this now. But no, they're yeah, I learned a lot of stuff thanks to Fern. And I'm gonna take those skills and we're gonna get lots of happy animals and yeah, strange little things. They've got wings but they can't fly. They're designed, they've been bred to basically shit out these eggs that just can slowly obliterate them. Really weird little thing. We've really bullied them as a thingy, so it's nice just to sort of pay them back and give them cuddles and scritches. Did you know a giraffe's optical nerve goes all the way down to its shoulder and then back up? I didn't know that about giraffes, Margos Highland Roar, but I do know that's about people, isn't it? Because we've got an optical nerve which goes down our body and then wraps around a valve of the heart and then goes up to our brain. And the reason is most likely because when we were fish, or like squidgier creatures, the eye was further down and the heart was up higher, and it basically, if you move all of these bits around, you go, oh yeah, no, that makes sense for that connection to be there. But for it to, it wouldn't want to, it's the other side of the heart vein. So as we've got further away, it's kind of gone, meh. So yeah, it's so giraffes having it as well means that giraffe would have come for thingies. So yeah, I believe it's someone correct me if wrong, but they've got a lot of we have an optical nerve that goes down and around a heart. Is it us? I think it might be us. I don't know. Fuck it. We hiccup because we used to be fish. Interesting. Frogs can't swallow with their eyes open? That's really cute. Like guinea pigs can't throw up. That's always a fun one. Well, my friend's mum had 3 laying chickens, and I was surprised how cuddly they are. Oh, they're so lovely. Thought it was an artery. It might be an artery. I thought it was something to do with the eye, but I can't remember now. But there's something where you just can't go around the thing. What is this planet? This is a planet of mutants mutating all the time until we get to be better mutants that do better. So rats, they can't burp either. But you know what can burp? Beavers. Rebecca showed me that on TikTok. We have an optical nerve that wraps around the heart. Speak for yourself, all my nerves go by my defined blood pump. I mean, there is, I can't remember if it is, yeah. Can't remember. It was interesting. Timale with 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. We went to Tokavion, to Petrovsky 1998, to Alvzi, to the Quasars, and to Spicy Indian 01. Thank you very much, Timale. So how many chilling genetic difficulties are humans' fault? Well, like, because I specifically rescue laying chickens, which have been bred to basically do nothing but lay eggs and then die. Actually, that's not true. They've been bred to lay eggs for 18 months and then they're literally killed. So I rescue them when they turn 18 months. So all my chickens I know are roughly the same age. Because at 18 months, that's when they become slightly worse at laying eggs. Our chickens are all... I think Fern had stopped laying eggs. I think my original ones that I've had for 4 years now have all stopped laying eggs. But a normal chicken, a wild chicken, will lay an egg every month. When we get these chickens, they're laying an egg a day. And I don't know about if anyone here goes through periods, but would you like to go through that every day? No. I don't think so. No. No, it's the laryngeal nerve. Oh, it's a nerve, is it, that goes loops around the heart? Absolutely fucking fantastic. Shrimps have a bunch of colour sensing cones in their eyes, which don't let them sense more colours than humans. But they can't overlap colours like humans, so they need specific cone for like purple. Oh, that's fun. Armadillos give birth to identical quadruplets. It's like a normal thing they do. Oh. Parkool says, what do you do with all the eggs? Well, first of all, we ate them because I'm vegan. And I've been vegan for a long time now. But my veganness is I don't want animals to come to harm, and there's no real way of making it so, you know, I can stop chickens laying eggs. So one of our chickens, Twinkle, she can't process eggs properly. Hers don't really have a shell. You know, she doesn't really have a shell on them. So we give her an implant. It costs 300 and something pounds, and it can last anywhere between 1 month and 12 months. Now, luckily for her, we seem to get about 10 to 11 months out of it. We have given this to another chicken when they started laying soft eggs, and I honestly can't remember who it was at this point. It'll be in my animal log. But it didn't work, and they died. It didn't work fast enough, or it worked at the wrong time. So it's a really big risk. If I could stop them laying eggs immediately in a way that didn't cause them any risk, I would. But it's actually prohibitively expensive. I mean, I had a flock of, how many chickens do we have? 8 chickens, I think, at max. Maybe 7. I can't remember now. But then, so times that by 300, and then say on an average you get 3 months out of it. So every 3 months I'm doing 300 times, we'll say 8. So that's £2,400 every 3 months. It adds up quite a lot. Yeah. But for Twinkle, she absolutely needs it or she'll die. So that's the kind of place when we do the sort of like the stop laying the eggs. So what we were doing, I was like, well, I can't stop these eggs coming. So I'm happy to eat them. Some of them I cook up and give back to the chickens, especially when they're unwell. That's a thing. But then Fern, when Fern got E. coli, the medicine we had for E. coli, we were told, okay, you can never ever eat her eggs again. Her eggs are now impossible to eat again. You literally cannot touch them. Don't touch the eggs, ever. That's a bad thing. Because they are now toxic to humans. So we went, okie dokie, but unfortunately, I let all my chickens lay in the same place, because that's where they're comfortable. So they all lay at the same place roughly the same time every day. So basically we just got 4 eggs and I just throw them all away. So I've spent the last year and a bit just throwing all the eggs away every day. If there's like a weird egg or I'm worried about a chicken, I can always crack the egg open and just make sure everything's sort of healthy in there. So yeah, but it's egg roulette. It would be really quite dangerous. So we stopped eating eggs, but now she's gone. I guess we've got eggs again. But is it, if there was, because when they're like, you can't eat the eggs again, like, is that okay? I'm like, that literally is not why we have chickens. You still have Barry hens in the UK. I think, like, specifically battery farming is banned, or you have to do something right. I can't fucking remember. But the unbattery farm, like the next step up from battery farming, is just battery farming with 1 perch. Like, literally, it's like 1 perch. Like the chickens, if you've ever seen, again, it's on Patreon, the videos of our first chickens appearing, they are dying animals. The chickens that we take in are dying animals. Their combs are flopped over, the red bit on top of their head. They're pale. These animals are featherless in some cases. They're covered in shit. Right, they are sick, unwell animals. To make these animals lay eggs faster, they withdraw all calcium from their diet. So they have the flimsiest, most breakable bones ever. They literally, if they drop from a small height, a chicken could break both its feet at that point. So I need to have, Bumblefoot. They got stuff like Bumblefoot. It's a fucking nightmare. But this is all eggs, right? This is all. If you eat eggs, this is a system you're building into, and I don't want to be like that. I'm the vegan guy, but this is just a reality of the whole fucking thing. I think the exception to that rule is if you go to like a specific farm shop where you can just see the chickens, like actually open thing. If it's any sort of company, it's fucking awful, especially because of course when the chicks are born. There's 2 piles of chicks. There are hens, and the hens go on to lay eggs, and then there's the little chick boys, and they literally get thrown into a shredder because they're worthless. So these little yellow beep beep Easter chicks, shredder. So yeah. Yeah. Trenton says, my childhood dog was a German Shepherd who had the genetic back leg problems the pedigree breeders caused. That was why he had to be put down. Oh, bless. I hate the selective breeding process. But selective breeding processes can be really, really positive, because Matilda is from a line of breeders, but not like for showing, and not for that fucking the slope back that gives them those horrible bad legs. Matilda, we actually got her leg scores for like 5 generations. I'm going to look back at how many generations was it?
Oh my god, I don't know. It was a lot.
It was like all these generations of like, this is the leg scores of these dogs, and this is like going back and back and back and back, and this is why we support these kind of breeders for our animal, like for our shepherds and stuff. It's just so yeah. There are breeders out there who really want strong things, and Matilda is now 9, and she walks like the best of them. At the moment, she's got a cyst on her leg, and she's still walking to the point of it being problematic. I'm like, sit down, for fuck's sake! So, like, she's really, you really selectively breed animals healthier. We just don't, because we can make more money the other way. It's like the breeders who are undoing the smushed face on pugs. Yes, stupid Jin, that's another thing as well. You'll see some pugs that have got like a less of a smushed face, and it means they can actually breathe, which is really fucking nice. But yeah, and I think the real thing about if you're looking to get a dog from a breeder, and there's many reasons to, like if you want to rescue, that's absolutely fine. I'm a big fan of rescuing. I don't rescue my dogs because my dogs can kill other animals. So if I go to a breeder that can go, this is pure German Shepherd, right? This is pure German Shepherd, and I can give you, fucking 5, 10, generations of information about it, then I know that is not a dog that is going to bother the chickens. That's not a dog that's going to attack the guinea pigs. That's a dog that's just going to sit there and herd if I need them to herd. So that's just that's why we go to breeders. But like when you look at the price of dogs, especially after COVID, the price of dogs just shot up massively. But if you find a breeder who's actually trying to breed out the bad bits of dogs and make healthy animals, their prices didn't go up. You can get like a fucking cockapoo for thousands upon thousands. And Lilith was about £4.50. Like, Lilith was show quality though. Lilith was actually a show quality, like a healthy show quality dog. So we just can't take her to shows because she's such a fucking menace. Walter Melmore says there's a farm with like 500 plus chickens with a spot to get eggs from my area. Chickens will come over and have a look at which eggs you buy. It's great. Everyone with chickens in the area have the escapees from the farm because they could just walk through the bushes. Lol. Oh, bless. Oh dear. Yeah. So basically, yeah. It's for people who are making these, like, again, like Matilda's a huge dog. Matilda's 46 kilos at the moment. Like, that's a hefty hound, right? But her dad was like 60. He was huge, wasn't he?
He was massive.
He was a big boy. So, like, she's got that, but like, she's got 46 kilos on those back legs, and touch wood right now, they are holding up absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. But like if I've got Matilda out in the pen with the chicken, or if I'm free ranging the chickens, I actually free range them, I just put Matilda out with them, and then I'm like, they're safe, they're protected. And then I've literally seen like chickens cuddled up to Matilda, pecking grass on a Matilda, standing on Matilda. Matilda's just sitting there like, this is fun. Yeah. Anyway, we should stop talking about animals because I love very much. I would also like to say that on YouTube, Dizzy, D-I-Z-Z-Y, with 200 Donkey Kong coins, says, yo Dan, I ordered Paradox and fuck your video games. Just received them, but for some reason I got 2 copies of the latter. Here's the money, I guess. Much love. Oh, bless you. We've got quite a few copies of fuck your video games left. Once we've finally organised, like, I think Paradox is gone, but I think we've still got like 1,000, maybe more of fuck your video games. Because they printed too many bloody... I'm bound. I'm not going to whinge about bound at this time. Yeah, because Rebecca trained Matilda 100% properly. You can train a dog 100% properly, but instinct will kick in, and you have to be really careful about that. This is why I really... This is going to be my whinge of the day. Whinge of the day! I should have a little thing. I fucking hate when people have dogs off of leads near roads. Off of lead in a public park, well, that's fine. Beaches, absolutely fine. Next to a road, fuck, man, just put the fucking dog on a fucking lead. Christ. If the fucking siren, you're just gonna... The dog bolts, the dog panics. Something happens, and the dog panics, you're fucked. Right? I trust Matilda to be off the lead 100%, but Matilda is on a lead right up next to a road, because I just... What the fuck knows what will happen? You never... That irritates me. What the fuck are people doing that everywhere? Where's the Planet Coaster finale, says Josh Ryan Official. Josh Ryan Official, it will be next week. It was going to be this week, but I took a few days off. because I had a sad time. And I was like, I want to make video. I had already made the Crimson Desert video, so that is going up tomorrow, or is up now for Patreons. But yeah. Anyway, there will be a finale, and then we'll go on to Planet Coaster 2 Series 2. Or I might just snap and build the Enterprise in Pokopia, and that'll be the final thing as well. Wesman97 says, I was driving recently, lady walking on the path with dog on the road, had to come to a full stop, and she looked at me like I was the asshole for not hitting a dog. Yeah, we've had that. This dog's walk in front and then just stop. Yeah, any amount of training can't overcome instinct. That's why it pissed me the fuck off. People don't learn about the breed they have. My dog has a prey drive. This is 100% of the time. If something, but she bots for a catching. She bot. Yes, you're all good dog owners. You're very nice. I just want to. Anyway, have you got any other transformations? Yeah, I've actually finished Pokopia now. I have finished Pokopia. It is done. But I finished the game. I just wanted to get all the abilities and stuff. I have still got so much to do in that game. Too Tall 64 says, my parents don't use a lead when taking the dogs for a ride. We live in suburb communities, so we have vehicles, children, other animals just walking around. Just know one day something will happen. It's such a risk, isn't it? Why would you risk a little thing like that? I put a lead on Rebecca. Like, I don't want them to go into the road. Rebecca might get startled by something.
I'm easily startled.
Easily startled. Nobody Special 7895 says it's still possible to buy the ebook of Paradox Paradox. Yes, I should have a pop-up on my fucking thing somewhere. I should have a button. I go, and then it pops up at the bottom. If you go to my Patreon, you don't have to subscribe to the Patreon, but I've got a shop on there where you can get a digital download, which is the ebook of the Paradox Paradox. That is a thing that is on there. I can't remember how much it is. I think it's £5 or £7 or something. It's not a huge amount of money. I can't remember how much was it. I can't remember. There's also Fuck Yeah Video Games is there, and the audiobook as well for Fuck Yeah Video Games. But yeah. I'm sure Official says I messaged on Patreon. Please don't ignore it. I can't get through my Patreon message. I'm behind on a lot of things, but now well, it's fine. Any chance for a Resident Evil Requiem playthrough? No, Emberetto24. I'd poo my panties. I don't like horror games. I like not horror games. Have you got any money from your book sales now? My daughter is visiting me this Easter, and she got them. I really look forward to seeing them. Yes, pedal. The fucking wreck someone. Hang on one second. The copies that we sold. So after we'd given out all the backup copies, I was like, "There's a few copies left." The copies we sold there made some money. I actually made some money for 5 things. Hello, Rebecca. What do you need to say?
Hello. Ice Trent says, we all know Rebecca's the one keeping you on a leash to not get lost outside. The other day, Daniel came to me and he went, "I'm completely ready to go now, so just let me know when you're ready." And I said, "Daniel, you're wearing your pyjamas." And he looked down and he did a little jump. And then he scuttled off to put pyjamas on. And then today, he's got bags and stuff on him. And he's like, he's got his coat on, he's got his bag on, he's carrying another bag. And he goes, "I'm ready to go now." And he hasn't got any shoes on.
Right, I've got a defence for both of those things.
Yeah.
1, fuck you.
Yeah.
2, what did I find on the television yesterday? What did I find on the television that could have potentially distracted me from the real world, which is, as we all know, a heap of burning shit?
It was a 24 Hours Robot Wars channel.
24-hour Robot Wars channel, yes. I found the 24-hour Robot Wars channel.
What did you do when you found the channel?
Watched it for 24 hours.
What did you do immediately when you found the channel?
I don't know.
He jumped up out of the bed and did a lap around the room.
Also, I want to point something out, right? I am actually really good at navigating around the place. I'm not good at remembering that I need to have things like shoes or, clothes on. That's not what I'm good at. But I had to rescue Rebecca and all of their friends individually from a maze we went to once.
Right, my directions are bad, right? I'm not good at directions. And mazes, it all looks the same. I can't get you.
You can navigate.
My friend and I, we were like, "Well, I guess we live in here now." We were in there for ages. I think it was basically a circle with like 2 exits off of it, but we just couldn't find our way out.
Josh Ryan Official says, last time I messaged you on Instagram, you replied on Christmas Day, like, come on, take a day off. I don't have an Instagram. Who the fuck are you talking to? I've never had an Instagram. I don't have an Instagram, do I?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like Instagram.
I don't have an Instagram.
I'm not running a Nerd³ Instagram if there is one.
Yeah? I don't... Oh, fuck, tried to get that channel. It was on, like,
You do have an Instagram.
Thing.
We don't have an Instagram.
I fucking don't. You did for the shorts. Oh, yeah, I haven't been on that for...
Do we have a login or anything like that? I didn't even know that existed.
No. Well, that's done. Never mind about that. I'll just try this about Patreon. Sorry, it's been a long day. Did I reply on Christmas? Okay.
That sounds like Daniel.
Does
He's
sound
not
like me.
good at taking time off.
I don't have an Instagram. I don't Instagram. Yeah, it was on a Samsung TV thing, but it was just like, there was like, oh, it's just like TV channels for all the shows. And then there was a Robot Wars one, and I watched a big chunk of Series 3. It's run by Mech Plus, which is a subscription service that I do already pay for. Which I would take a sponsorship for, I'm just saying. Just listen, if you're listening, right, here's a pitch, right? What if I took a sponsorship from Mech Plus and combined it with a Robot Wars rewatch podcast?
I mean, I would love that.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have to watch all the robots with me.
Yeah, I do now. So an episode came on straight away, and Daniel went, oh, it's so-and-so and so-and-so.
Series 3,
means,
HK.
Yeah, it means it's this episode, this thing. And then the battle at the end, Daniel, like, jumped up and went, whoa, and he had his, like, hands on his head. It's like, you've told me from the people in this episode where this is. The exact episode number. How can you be surprised by the outcome?
I don't remember all the things that happen.
You had your hands in your head. He jumped up. He was like, oh, wow.
I like robots.
Yeah, I know.
I have autism, and
I
you're
know.
bullying me.
And then
my
he...
chicken died, and you're being
I
mean.
know. Sorry, he watched it all night, and then he got up in the morning and he started watching it again.
But no, right? When we were like driving around, I can tell exactly where to go. I'm like, no, it's not this one. Ignore the map. Go 2 more turns down to the left.
Yeah,
and I'm
really good.
always right.
He's my co-pilot.
I am Rebecca's shit AI companion. Hello, user Duan. Hey, just want to stop in and say I remember watching you. You said, hello, procrastinators! And we're playing Just Cause 3. Cheers, bro! I say hello, procrastinators every week on Saturdays on all my new videos. And I was playing Just Cause 2 on a live stream last week. Nothing has changed! Nothing has changed! Oh, dear. Anyway, should we play a game from 2017? Nothing has changed! Right. The game today, it counts as no Daniel, better than Microsoft. Only a little bit. Oh, I didn't read any of the fucking Twiddlies. What did I read? I was reading them as I went. Oh, Lynn Mac says, although you missed my train, so you'll keep me company. Bala, is that the name of that shark from IKEA? Bala, says almost a year! Thank you, with 83 months. Ogbellon, 43 months, has subscribed. Dampy says you're like 40 now. I don't know how old I am now. Emperor with some birthday to Elise. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Cubs24 and SGLoo resubscribed. Oh, SGLoo says 3D Ultra Lionel Train Town Deluxe was released 26 years ago. I think you'll get DLC soon. You can only hope. Can only hope. The last week's stream was long. I really enjoyed it. It's my Friends suggested this shark. True story. March Snake. This is my last month of 2 digits with 99 months subscribed, and then Zyther comes in with 120 months subscribed. Bloody hell! Thank you so much. Timberlake says our deaf border collie was free from the breeder. We'd already brought a border collie from her recently. We won't pay for her. She tells us to put your checkbook away. My husband says I'm not to charge her because he didn't remember an early Christmas present. Aww. I'm pretty sure a deaf border collie can use sign language, right? That just seems like... Border collies terrify me. They're so smart. They're really, really smart. Yeah. I saw a border collie the other day. He came over to me and did my shoes up for me. It was wonderful. Great little things. Anyway. Oh, Ali Killy Cat. Says happy Friday. It's Friday. Hope you, Rebecca, the chickens, doggos, guinea pigs, and chat are well. Right. Okay. I'm more concerned about Border Collie taking my job than AI. Welcome to, and I can't believe I'm saying this, brand new DLC for Opus Magnum. Remember when Zachtronics says they're not making any games anymore? Well, this is a DLC for a game they made a long time ago. Does that count? Employment offered. Production alchemist sought for research position on short-term contract. Work with novel alchemic. Yeah, I don't care about that. I just want to do the puzzle. Puzzle me! The interview. No, puzzle me! I don't care about. I've never cared about the story in a Zachtronics game. Look, Zachtronics, I love you, but I do skip all of these because I just want puzzles in my mouth. This is Severio's test. All right, solve this puzzle. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Open. Glyph of rejection. The glyph of rejection extracts an atom of quicksilver from an atom of metal and demotes it to its next lower form. Oh, it's got new mechanics in it as well. Yes, he used hand signals. Thankfully, he was very food orientated. Okay. You have to remember the glyph of rejection. We have to remember how to play the fucking game. Maybe we should have gone back to an easier puzzle first. Do you remember? Does anybody remember Opus Magnum? So, we got products. We got reagents, which we can use. And then, wait, hang on a second. No, products is what we've got to make, isn't it? We've got to make these two. We've got to make this one here, the desired output of this alchemical... Yeah, so we've got to make this, and we've got to make this, and we've got to use this and use this. Now, this one is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think it's water, that's water. And this one is an element of copper. Lovely stuff. So, we've got this little fella here. This is a grabber. And he can twist and move pieces around in a place there. Things can't collide into each other or, you know, the world will explode. We control it down here by sort of programming what we want it to do. We've got the same here but for 2, same here but for 3, same here but for 6. If you're using that, you might as well just give up on the puzzle. This one here is... no, this one here's the extendable one. This one is a fixed length, so if I put it there, it can only go this length here. This one, however, is extendable, but it costs more money. You have, I believe, infinite money. Can you zoom in a bit? No. They don't zoom in. Is it because I'm doing it in 4 lovely Ks? Oh, you got... Just imagine the... Hang on, wait, let me go to the... Show diagram. Show ghost atoms. Ooh, how does one... There it is. Close that down. Hang on, wait, it'll fuck up if I change it. Hang on, back to the welcome screen with you. Let me work out how to get to the menu and then go to the options and then change the resolution so you can actually see the fucking thing. Okay. That's better. There we go. Hey, you can see that a bit better now. Computer enhance. Bit of mouse. No, there's no scroll. Look, Mac is mainly on the next train. Woohoo! Just seen the complete edition is £22 on Switch. Please, someone take my credit card from me. Complete edition of what? This? Is it this? I don't know. What else do we have around here? So glyphs. So these bond stuff together. So if you've got one of these here, mushes them together. So we're going to need to bond these items up here to make that go. This one breaks those bonds. This is... this turns anything into salt. Can't remember why. This here does nothing. Nothing. It's just there to be a marker, basically. And this is the new one, the glyph of rejection. Is this new? I can't remember now. Fuck me. But this one reduces things into its lower element. Rejection extracts an atom of quicksilver. But what do we do with the quicksilver? I can't remember. We're going to work this out as we go. Oh dear. Right. So. Let's test this new thingy first. This is going to be my test build and my test remembering how to play the fucking game. It's been so many years, man. So, oh, that's a terrible reposition. That's got to go there like that because of how rotation works. So, here's all the things we can do with these. We can pivot. We can extend if it can extend. Pivot the other direction. Drop. Move. Rotate. What's it? Oh, pivot moves the actual thingy. Rotate moves what it's holding. Retract, so bring it back. Rotate in the other direction. Grab. Move. There's also rail tracks. We don't have them in this. Delete. That's... Yep. Period override instruction. When starting the transmission engine. Delay. The reset. Repeat. And halt. I don't remember halt. I don't remember using halt. Anyway, so... What we want to do is we want arm number 1 to grab. That's the first thing we want it to do. So it's going to grab. We're then going to rotate arm number 1 this way. And we are then going to see what happens. We are going to grab with arm number 2 and rotate it in the other direction. I can't remember the button. I think it's space. Good. Space will play through the thing. Rotate is the wrong one. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. That's the play buttons there. It's not rotate. It's rotate, not pivot. I got them the wrong way around. It's fine. So this one goes that way, this one goes that way. So if we do this, it'll go through the individual steps of it as well. So that goes there, and then that goes there. And the next step, nothing happens because we need to drop them. So we will grab, move, drop. Grab, move, drop. I've got them on the wrong way around. Also, I don't need the water to be doing this. It's just this fella. Oh, hang on a second. Right. You go over there. Number 1. You can fuck it off as well, water. You're not needed yet. Okay, so you go. Okay, so that brings it down. Ah, look, now you see we've created this element, which we need for this one, and this element, which we need for this one. Right. So, in doing that, whoop, we then get the bits and pieces we need for... I can't actually remember which way around that went. You and you. So what we could do is we could have you there and have you here. Have a rotation friend here. You get tested on... Well, you got to make all the products. But you get tested on cost, cycles, and area. So cost is how many bits you use and how much it would cost to make the machine. Cycles is how long it takes to complete building all of the things that you need. And area is how big of a space it takes up. And so you really want to get those to be sort of as small as possible. I could do... That's not at the right angle, is it? And I got to get my eye back in the game for how to do this fucking thing. Oh, good, because it's all angles and bullshit. This game is just angles and bullshit, isn't it? Should I have 2? That's so stupid, but I'm going to do it because I think it'll look cute. I'll have 3 that side, 4 that side, because then we can explain what we're doing. Ish. Okay, so number 1, right? Okay, we'll get rid of all those icons there. Did you ever open that secret light you got with Exapunks? No, I've not fucking been able to finish Exapunks yet. Is this game often you can get only one to be as small as possible? Yes, you can prioritize which one you want to do your thing about. Don't understand this game. It looks like a bunch of cogs. I'll explain it to you. I've set this up. These 2 bits here are what we need to make. This bit here and this bit here are our ingredients. So we need to use some machine to turn this ingredient here and this ingredient here into this machine here and this machine here. When we pull something out, this ingredient is like an unlimited, like, you can make it rain from this ingredient, right? You can pull one off and then another one will pop up. So as soon as I pull one off there, another one will pop up. Same with this one here. So I've put these machines in here because these pivots are going to give me a hand. So on step 1, he's going to grab this. Simultaneously, number 3 is going to grab water. And then number 3 is going to rotate round twice. So number 3 is going to grab water and go boop, boop. It will then drop. And it will then return back to where it began. While that's doing that... so number 3, so on step 1 of the process, which is this, number 3 is grabbed, number 1 is grabbed. Step 2 of the process, number 3... ignore that. Number 3 begins the move, as this all gets into all of its places here. Number 4 then grabs, and I'm going to build the whole fucking thing first. Actually, does reset drop? No, I don't think it does. I think we need to drop and then reset. Maybe repeat. I can't fucking remember. Also, number 2 is going to grab when that drops, because that's when it should appear, and then it's going to go that way, and then drop, and then reset, and this one is going to then grab again, and rotate. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And then drop. Reset does drop, I think. It does drop. Get rid of all these get rid of all these drops, and just reset, because it was dropped initially, so it would have to. So, what I've done there is I've programmed in a little machine. A little machine. Number 1, which is this one here, is going to grab this gem here and then rotate this gem to here. It will then let go, placing it in the machine. At the same time it's doing that, number 3 here will grab this unit of water and go 1, 2, and drop it here and then go back. Number 3 is then complete. When number 3 is moved away, number 4 is going to grab its unit of water, go 1, 2, and then head back. We then have the 2 waters in place. Number 1, once it's dropped this thing in the machine, we'll split this into 2 pieces. Number 1 and number 2 will then, sort of simultaneously, but maybe, actually, I can make it simultaneously because that makes more sense. We'll then rotate them into here and then drop the pieces, thus completing the diagram. Don't worry about it! I forgot to bond them! Bollocks! So, what I did there was I forgot how to play the game. You need to bond these elements. These elements need to go into a bond thingy like this, which will combine them. You'll see it happen. So ignore the fact we don't know where these are going yet. Boop, boop. They're now bonded, and they'll now crash, because it only needs to work once. Stop, 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 stop. So, as we go through all of the steps, we've grabbed, we've rotated, we've made the 2 pieces we need, so those 2 pieces can go, be grabbed, and then moved in there. At this step, we have made the 2 things that we need to complete this puzzle. However, we now need to get them in the final fucking position. So, multiple ways we can do that. We can do a rotate, so we could have this, say, here, this here. Hang on a second, I need to work out how this works in my brain. We could use a 5th one. No, let's use a 5th one over here. So if you're grabbing the bottom there, and then you move there. I'm just trying to make the machine as small as possible to start with. No, you're grabbing the water, aren't you? Yeah. So you'd be there like that. And then you'd be here like that with the number 6. So you start here. So when these reset, which is the drop point, 5 and 6 grab. 5 and 6 grab. And then we'll rotate. 5 rotates that way. 6 rotates that way. And then they'll probably need a rotation as well. Okay. Yes. No, that's absolutely fine. Good. Okay. And then 5 and 6. You get rotated that way, and you get rotated that way, and then you reset. This is not pretty anymore. But it's beautiful. So, these are the steps. Let's go through them. On step 1, number 1 and number 2... No, excuse me. Number 1 and number 3 grab their respective ingredients. On the next step, number 1 rotates this ingredient into here, which causes this new ingredient here to form, which is something we need for the final solution. Number 3 continues its merry journey onwards. Meanwhile, number 4 is grabbing this one down here. On the next step... Oh no, this is the step where they're grabbing it. He's kept on doing the thing. Number 4's grabbed it. We've rotated the thing. On this step, everything's moving to positions that it needs to be in. Number 4 is sort of holding the pack back a little bit here because he's got to go a little bit further, but that's fine. The next step has got quite a lot of movement in it. Boom. Now, on that step, 1 and 2 and 4 just budged everything into these final slots. And these things that they were sitting on, which is this one sort of here, is bonding these elements together. So these elements are now connected. This is connected to this, and this is connected to this, which is what we're looking for in the final design. Don't worry about it. We're just going to keep on going. Oh, I think about it. I could grab it with 1 and 2, couldn't I? And have less bits. Whatever. This is not a game where there's right. As long as you solve the puzzle, you've beaten the level. You don't need to worry about anything else. On this step, let's see what happens. Right. Everything has been released by 1 and 2 and grabbed by 5 and 6. Meanwhile, 3 is just resetting for the next stage, which is just to repeat this process. Number 4 is going back to its reset position as number 1 and 2 reset. Number 5 and number 6 have moved these, as you can see, into a place which is quite right, but not just right. So the next thing 5 and 6 will do as 4 returns to its original position is they will rotate them into a perfect position like that and drop them off. And then they'll return to their normal position, and that's it. It can just then cycle through. Little robot building things, builds them quickly as it goes. That's what I love about Electronic Games as NH London. It's find a solution, not the solution. Yes, there is no the solution at all. This is just a thing. So my cost is very high on these, but my cycles are actually pretty low. Like, you know, this is where most people are, but they are pretty low. The area, some people have done this in a smaller area. And it's best to, when you're trying to get this sort of as small as you can get it, just do one at a time. You know, focus on getting the cost down. So another way of doing this is if I ditch 5 and 6, this will bring my cost down. And so 1 and 2 will get extra instructions. So 1 and 2 will no longer reset. So 1 will go here, drop, grab here, and it will not drop. That's the secret. It will no longer drop. And 2 will do the same thing. It will no longer drop. So boop, 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 boop. Right, now 4 should be letting go. 2 and 1 now have the ability to rotate those a little further. So 1 will go that way. Is that going to work there, or is that going to cause a kerfuffle? It's a game about testing. Absolutely fine. As you can see there, pop up. If I put you here and you here, we get the same thing. We've beaten the puzzle, but we use 2 less arms. So we just add a little rotate onto here, a reset onto here, a little reset onto here. It will take a little bit more time cycle-wise because the arms have got a further distance to go back. But as you can see here, I think it's not as beautiful as a solution, but the cost is lower. As you can see now, the cycles are higher and the area is still about the same. It is... I love this game. Oh, first time chat from Jaffa3. More like Jaffa Cree. Brought your book for a friend. Only after did I see your videos explaining the palaver. Had this tiny right helps the big wrong. It definitely has. Everyone buying the book has definitely helped. Love you all. Thank you very much. Also, you don't need to drop the metal on the rejection thingy. Do I not? I thought I did. I thought I tried it and it didn't work. Well, you're not doing it at all, are you, number 2? You're just gripping it. So hang on. So now, can I throw that over there and then budge all that over here? Ah, no, because I didn't do it fast enough for the... 2 needs to slow down, just 1. You're going further. Oh, no, it's even less satisfying, but you're right, you don't need to, you just need to pass it over. Oh, let's see how unsatisfying we can make this. Yeah, that's still my best... oh, no, worse cycles, same area. Still about the same price. Right, let's return the menu. I don't know how many levels are in this game. And you make multiple solutions, etc., etc., etc. The next level. Yeah, I don't know how many chapters there are. I assume it's not huge. I assume it's just DLC size, but we will see. Oh, we have seen, for it is written. So we have... we want to make that. And we have this fella and this fella. We also have a new friend, which is this one here. Consumes an atom of quicksilver and promotes an atom of metal to its next highest form. So that's like the opposite of the glyph of rejection. Are these new for this one? I don't remember this shit being a thing. Oh, Jeffrey 3, you just sent the same message I read last time. Oh, you didn't have the twiddlies. 1,000 twiddlies. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Okay, so, what is your purpose? So this is gold. So there is actually, where's the thing you can get up that shows all of the bits and pieces? That's what we're looking for. Okay, so this is ignore this. No, so this is the instruction booklet for the game. I love Zectronic games. Oh, isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? So, this is how all the things connect. We can completely ignore this side, I believe. Yeah, we can completely ignore that side for now. These are the elements that we are going to be putting in the thing. So we've got Quicksilver here, which is this one here. So we need to put Quicksilver in here, and it will promote element. We need to make you. What are you? So we are making copper. That's what we need to make. And we have tin and gold. So we need to make tin bigger by 2. And we need to make gold smaller by 2 to get to copper. So you don't actually have to use both, do you? Pretty sure you can do this just with one. But that raises... Oh, well, I see what they're doing here. Okay, okie dokie. So this one will raise them up that graph. So if we raise tin up 2, it becomes copper. And this one will reduce things down the graph. So if we put gold in it, we'll get a thing. But this one here needs Quicksilver to make it work, essentially. So let's see if I get the theory behind this, and then we'll move on with what we've got. So we're going to start with number 2 will grab, and it will then rotate. And that should leave us with an element of Quicksilver, which means that number 1 will then grab this point. I assume that's the way around it'll have to go. And then rotate, rotate, rotate. You can hold down the letters that these are to put the thingies in. Meanwhile, number 3, this is not ready, I do apologize. Number 3 will grab that and hold this in place. So it will then rotate you once. So we go like this, boop, and then boop. So now we've got a Quicksilver. See, this one changed. This one went lower, but this one didn't, because this one needs the Quicksilver. So with a grab and a 1, 2, 3, I've moved it out of the way because the thing reset. But if it hadn't done that, what number was that, 3? Okay, I'm just going to put a stop over there so it just lasts without doing anything. So that goes around there, and then, we may have to release that one. So you may have to be released to boop, 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 drop to make that into that one. And then we have to do that again. Very, very simple. Okay, cool. No, this is fine. Hi Dan, last year on Watch Yours was the book signings. How are things? Hi Stone Sword TV. Well, those plates I signed for the books never got to them, and a fucking disaster, but sure. Apart from that, things have been lovely. Right, we've got the theory down pat. We now need to tighten this up a little bit. So, if number 3 and number 2 are doing this jazz here, I'm going to do number 4 as well, just because I think it'll look cooler. So, try for that and start again. No, you're going to be number 1. You're going to be number 2. And you two are going to be number 3 and number 4. The solutions are going to be... Our contact center girl with 5 tier 1 subs. Went to Full Moon, to Voltage K9, to Sappho of Asbestos, to Teabag Dolphin, and to Grog Chowder. Thank you very much, contact center girl. Hope you're doing contact center well. I do. Fuck, that doesn't work. We've only got one exit, and I need to... Okay. Well, how do we get these down to here? This is the next question. So, here we will have the right answer. And here we will have the right answer. But I need to get from these two into this. I could just go like... Fumtish. No. I can't just do that. Because this game runs off fucking hexagons. I mean, arguably, both of you can go there if you were the pushy-pulley boys, but you're not the pushy-pulley boys, are you? Is this playable on Steam Deck control-wise? I played a lot of this using the thumbstick. Not thumbstick, the touchpad. Rail is always the answer. Unfortunately, we don't have... We do, fuck. Did we have that last time? Did we have this last time? Fucking hell, we had the rails! We'll just use the rails then. So the rails let you draw a little path that you can then bring your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man down. Like that. Put you in there, and then pop, pop. And then it's going to have to desync, which is fucking irritating for me, I must admit. Also, they should both be pluses, otherwise it's going to get confusing. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, perfect. Ignore that. So, that's the setup. We can solve it with this setup. Have you ever played the new Tomodachi Life demo? There was a new Tomodachi Life demo? I have not. Intriguing. I'm waiting for that to come out. I think that'll be a fun video. No, that's a fun stream. That's a fun stream game. I'm going to make everybody in chat. It'll be fun. Right, so we start with number 1 and number 2 grabbing. And then rotating. Straight off the bat, yeah. So 1 rotates that way and 2 rotates that way. And they then hold on to what they've got. I don't think they need to move. Okay, as soon as we do that, though, 3 can grab and rotate in that direction. That's wrong because he's going to grab before it appears and he's going to fuck that up. So 3 grabs at this point and rotates that way. Boop, boop. 3's grabbing, grabs, bop. Okay, you guys just hold the fucking clock for a second, alright? There we go. Yeah, whatever. Don't do anything for ages. Bop, bop. That makes that. That goes over there. 1 is now the correct thing at this point here. So 1 then goes frisbeeing down the track. 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 we reset. And that's 1 done. So you go boop, boop, grab, move. 4, okay, so at this step, 4 does the grab, and 4 rotates in the other direction. You also will reset once you're done with that, and you will also reset once you're done with that. So once you're done with that, which will be here, bop, 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 bop. 4 goes, bop. Number 2 then proceeds at this point here to go positivity, positivity, positivity. I think that's the right time. And then reset. Ooh, I actually knew what the button was then for reset. Will you be holding it at that point? You are fantastic. Okay, so. There's no filters. What the fuck? You can make your Tomodachi swear and say an appropriate thing. Yes. Oh my god, I'm going to have so much fucking stuff. So, let's go through this step by step. On step 1, whoop, number 1 and number 2 grab hold of our element ingredients, and then they move them into this space. When 1 moves into here, we make an element of salt. I believe it's salt. Is it Quicksilver salt? I can't remember. Whatever. It makes this extra element here and downgrades this one. Remember on our little chart? Where's our little chart? That's not our little chart. Oh, do we have to be off to see the little chart? What is that? Oh, ghost arms. That's just showing us what's the thing. So, we're starting here, and we're starting here, and we needed to get up here. And this fucking Quicksilver is in our way. So, boop, grab, boop, go there. And then number 3 grabs this one and drags it over to there. Cool. So at this point, number 1 has just made Quicksilver because it has had 2 levels reduced from it. As that's finished, number 3 lets go of that Quicksilver element, boop, which reduces this by 1. At the same time, number 4 is grabbing its Quicksilver element, and 1 is starting to make its way down to the end goal. Boop. 4 and 3 swap places. I've only done that just to make this a little bit quicker and because it looks a little bit cuter. 4 is kind of unnecessary because 3 could do it. It would just be a bit slower. When 4 releases, number 2 becomes the right element. Number 1 will now drop his element in the bin and then return up to his place, which he'll do by raising that thing up. Number 2 will drop his one off. We've made 2 elements. and the process begins again. That's quite a satisfying one. So my area is actually a little higher than most people would do it. Wild. My area is 21. Cycles, 38. That's pretty good. My cost is expensive because I've got that other guy, but whatever. I just kind of want to watch it go for a little bit. By the way, you have infinite play space to make these machines. I just want you to know that. There's no limit to what you can build. Bop, bop. And then bop, bop. It's really satisfying when you get like a satisfyingly built one. So the question would be, how do you make this area smaller? Okay, I see a way of making it smaller. Oh, I see a way of making it a lot smaller. Let's make a more... Let's just small this up. Okay? It will take some rebuilding, but whatever. We are going to change the positions. Oh, no, we can't. Ooh, hang on. So I was going to bring these down here so we go up and then down, but when it goes up, it'll be a different element, so it's not going to be able to go down quite as neatly as I would. Let's rotate first, I suppose. I'm going to have to go further out on the track, though. Ooh, tricky bastard. I mean, if we get rid of 3, it's... Because the area is... Do you show the area off? No. How do I see the area? Show current area. I can't do that. How can I do that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, see all that middle section? These 4 here are included in the area. So we might as well put the thingy in there. If we get rid of arm 3, we can reduce the area by 1, which will push it to 20, which is where most people are. Getting the cost down to here? That's wild. How do you get the cost down? Okay, so this is just because this is a stupid thing. What if? And this game is a very what if kind of game. What if we just used 1 arm for the whole process? Just one, literally just 1 arm for the entire process. And we just run it back and forth. Could we just use... Is it technically legal to make an infinite chain of byproducts that are never used? Yeah, but it increases the area, and you have to be able to get rid of them in some way. You know, if you're pulling them off, and steady. But if you're like grabbing this and rotating it over here, okay, on the second one, you put it over here. On the third one, you put it here, and then fourth, it's starting to come back in and smash stuff up. So if one... This is silly. Okay, what I'm doing right now is silly. This one here is going to be a problem. Oh, let me just do it that way around, don't we? So we may not even have to rotate, which is really funny. 1 grabs. 1 then moves positively along the track, and then it drops. It's going to have to drop. It then moves positively along the track. 1. Hang on. So it's moved to here, and then it moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more along the track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more along the track. It then grabs here. It then moves back 2, so we'll do a -2, 1, 2, and then drops that position in there. So that's 1, 2. So it then goes another -2, -2. It then grabs. It's grabbing from here. Moves the Quicksilver in that way, which is a minus. I wonder if it's going to fuck up here. I wonder if that's going to drain it too much. Ooh, that might drain it too much. Interesting. Oh, hang on. Wait. What if, wait a second. Wait a second. This will be even slower, but it will be cheaper. So I think it would be best actually if this is here. Yeah. Okay. I think that's as small as I can make it. No. That's as small as I can make it. If I can make this work. I think I can make that work. So, number 1, grabs. Number 1 moves along once. Number 1 drops. Number 1 then. I don't need to keep saying number 1. Rotates 1, 2. Goes back 1. Fuck it, I gotta actually watch this go. Boom. Okay, let go. And then goes this way, goes goes there. Grabs that. Yeah. Okay, grabs that. No, that's fine. So grabs that. It'll have to rotate over 1 and then go over 1 and then drops that. It then rotates. Shut up. It rotates 2, grabs, probably has to rotate back 1 to dodge the thing, minuses 1, rotates back that way, drops. Okay, shall we see if that bit works? So, and then, hang on, let me just put a clock over here. Because then it just won't play through anything we don't need it to, it'll just stop. So boop, 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 boop. Oh, wrong rotation. Where did I do the wrong rotation? There. It's my bad. It should be that rotation. Let's go again. Boop, 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 boop. Then, right, yeah. Then it rotates around. No, that one. That one. Rotates around 2 more. Grabs. Rotates. Backward. I don't know where it's going to be at that fucking point now. I've lost myself. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. Yeah, grab that. Go this way. That way. No, we're stuck. If I take that salt, that'll lower it. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, wait, no, I've got it. Right, okay, so then it goes that way, and then drops, returns. Hang on, wait, so that way it drops. No, doesn't return. Goes that way, grabs, then returns, then goes that way, drops. That's not drops. That's drops. Okay. Test. Oh wait, why don't I just put the fucking exit there? Oh, why don't I just put the exit that side? I had it that side because I was trying to get back around that way, but no, we've hit a point where it's logically just going to make more sense if I just drop it off here. I was bringing the salt all the way around and everything. That goes up there like that, and this goes this way, and then you grab that, and that goes this way, and that's the first one to be done. Goes in there. You then rotate, grab that, go back, rotate. Drop. Yeah, okay, we did it. And then go back forwards, grab, rotate, and then reset the whole system. Get rid of the timer. That should work. There's a different style of machine for you. Boop, boop. And then it starts again. I don't think we can make it smaller. I don't think we can make it smaller. Wait, someone did it cheaper than that! Oh, come on! So my cost went from 160 to 70. My cycles went from 38 to 105. Cycles went up. It's a longer process. And the area 21. I need to get it smaller. So I'm guessing I can't use the track. But then how do I get it all the different spaces? Interesting. There's not enough spaces around a hexagon. What I'm thinking is there's not enough spaces around a hexagon for me to put the thing in. You know, this guy, if he's trying to reach everything, he can't. Is there anything you don't need to reach? No, because you need to get this. You need to get the salt. You need to put the salt in there. You need to pull the thingy from there. Extender arm. But the thing is, if I extend it out one, just one, then it's the same as it is now, surely. Oh, wait, hang on. No, it's not, is it? If I have, like, one piece over here, because that's still the same size, and then that's smaller. Oh, okay. So there is, yeah, an extender arm method where we don't budget around. So we would have... Fuck it. There's a way of... No, solve. Do it. Go, Speedy! And all that. A stretchy arm would fix the problem. But instead of me working it out... I mean, because that's a neat little system. Whenever you beat it as well, you get to record a little GIF, so you can watch your coolest machines back over and over again. Oh, how do I get to... There's a lead... Where's the leaderboard thing? There used to be a leaderboard thing. Have I gone mad? Or is it just friends? Was it always just friends? I want to see how these people did it. God damn it. I'll leave that as an exercise for the viewer. Good choice. Right. Let's do silver dust. Oh! Okay, so we need to make that out of that. This is one of my favourite puzzle games of all time. I'm just saying, right? Oh my god, by the way, did you see? It's currently only in America as far as I can tell, but they've made a Tails doll cuddly toy. As in Tails doll from Sonic R. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Right, so how does this work if you, like, just put this through here? Hang on, this one. What happens if this just, like, touches this? Wait, yeah, rotate, that'll do, won't it? Yeah, you need to grab it first, which is why I left the space. I just didn't put the instruction in. Oh, okay, we can do it that way. Yeah, I know, it's gonna crash. So your nighttime power, I don't know what any of these mean. Silver. So we've got copper, and we've got gold. So we could do a system where we're sort of we just can't put them over initially. Fucking irritating. Is it as creepy as the game is? Yeah. Yeah. I want it so bad. Okay, so we're going to be having to do... No, it's the other way around. You get smaller, you get bigger. With you... salting it. Wait, no, because that'll... That way around. Okay. So, I think this calls for an extendo arm, or 10, or a rail. I kind of prefer using rails, to be honest. This is a nasty little fucker, because as you've seen, if I rotate this, if I grab and just rotate the actual thing, it's rotating it like that, which is just cruel. That's just cruel. And as soon as this goes off of here, like if it goes like that, if we do the old twisty Roni, suddenly, but we can crash into it. We just crash into it as soon as it leaves this area, so it can't leave this area either. Oh wait, hang on. Would you just rotate? No, but that's useless. Fuck. Okay, so that is a good way of doing the thing, right? You know, whoa, look, we can spin it around and do the things. Okay, now, genius, how do you take it out of there and put it in that one? Because it will just collide with the middle. I think I'm going to have to use a little rail system just to get my head around this. So, if we have you, and your job number 2, no, you've got to be number 1. You're number 2. So your job number 1 is to grab, and then rail in. No, basically it's going to collide with itself unless I do like a full rotation with it. What if I was to oh, this doesn't separate things off. Okay, well let's put that. Oh no, I can't even do that because that's where it's spawning from. Ow, bollocking! Fuck this level. Right. We'll use the extendo arm for now. You grab, push, and then number 1. Wait, what? Have I got these wrong around? Wait, hang on. And then number 1, once you've pushed, will grab, rotate, and drop. Boop, boop, boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. And you... Oh, you're dropping before the thing. Time. Don't loop yet. Why are you not doing anything? You're going there and you're dropping, and I'm doing them all around. It must be. And then, okay, so one you've got to go. Is it other way? Yeah. It's got to be done already by that point. Okay, so as soon as that's done, that's gonna fuck me up. I need to do like a I need to work out a rail system that is just designed to rotate around. Yeah, I'm going with rail systems. I need to design a rail system that can like just loop in this sort of direction. So it will say grab the thing. I have to do it just sort of here. Maybe we can get away with a short one. So we grab and then go. No, but you see that's not going to work either because that does that. But as soon as that does that, it reduces it again. We can put down more than one of these. I could just jab it in 1,000 directions. Okay. What if we were to do it from here? Just like a fucking Beyblade. Chew my finger off. Never heard of this game. Immediately put my wish list. Oh my god, Dave LM3. Get it. Get him. It's one of my all-time favourite puzzle games. Okay. I've come up with a really stupid solution. This one here, which I'm just going to put here for reasons of whatever, is going to grab, it's going to push, and that's what it's going to do, and then it's going to reset itself. No, it's just going to release. Pop, pop, boom. At this point, is it lets go, 3 grabs, and 3 rotates, pivots, if you will, about the point that it's about to do the thing. And it will crash because it's being grabbed in 2 different directions. Oh, and it's just going to crash because that's still... Wait, what? Why are you not letting go, number 2? Where's my fucking clock? Stop it looping! Thank you. Okay, it wasn't fast enough, and it managed to crash into itself. Okay. Nope. Nope. No. Drawing board, drawing board, drawing board. Sometimes you just gotta frisbee everything into the sun and get a drawing board out. It's a fiddly bastard, isn't it? What if we did a car wash system, right? Where we boop, lower the gold, bring it back, rotate. Oh, God, I can't do that. I was going to have the thingy in the middle. Okay. First thing I need to work out, right? First thing I need to work out, just for my own fucking brain's sake, is what is the best way of rotating this? You do that, you do that. Okay. You then... what's the one? Oh. You let go. Oh, I suppose you could do it from here. Grab, rotate, let go, extend, grab, pull back, rotate, let go. Okay. Okay. Copy that. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay. So if we had it, so okay. Okay, so element to go down, gold. Element to go up, not gold. Push. Actually, we do 2 away. Because you can extend 2 away, can't you? Can you? Can you? I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Grab. Rotate. Terrible plan. No, grab, push. Push. Oh, but I need to sort of pivot it from here, really. That's a point. Can you... You can grab through these. Maybe that's the solution. Let's do this, right? Let's just fuck it. The panic. Actually, this might work. This actually could work. If you grab, right, and then full rotate, right, and then do that. Chemicals! Okay, if you grab, full rotate, there's a way of doing this. I'm just trying to track it in. And then rotate back, and then reset. Go. Oh, because you're being hit by 2. Wait, you just... Would that just work with a 1? Grab. Rotate. Rotate back. No, rotate back. If it rotates back 2... Then it's copper at that point. That's fucking hell, man. What the hell am I watching? This is beautiful. Beautiful puzzle game. Alright, but then you return... then you do it again. Just keep going. Yeah, see, that's only doing one at a time. Look, gold. And then the next copper. But if I do it twice... okay, right, so... so, Dom, if I grab... I push, and then I withdraw. Meanwhile, this one here is going to grab, rotate, but not yet release. Withdraw, and then you turn this way, and then rotate, turn this way, rotate. Have I now got the next gold in place? Ooh. Why? Because I've grab, rotate. When I don't need to grab, rotate. I need to drop, return myself to my original position, and then grab, rotate. Rotate, let go, grab, rotate, and then the gold is in the other position. That is how we do this. But then how do we solve the problem of as soon as I take that away, it's going to fuck up? That's step 2. Right, so to all the golds, you're going to become this. Which, yes, that means I'm panicking. So you're going to grab, push. 2, at this point, you grab. And then you rotate around 2. Yeah, not that rotate. No. There it is, that one. And then you can release. No. Wait. Grab, rotate, right. Grab, rotate. Stop saying grab, rotate. If I reset that, how does that go? Okay. Excellent. Hang on, wait. Can I just do the duplicate what you did before? Yeah. If I drop and turn you that way, and then duplicate what you did before, and then duplicate what you did before, that should do that enough times. And then, of course, you have to do the same thing at the exact right time, which would be here and sort of here. Maybe not good for cycles on this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, we don't need this entire third set, do we? Do we? Do we not? We need some of it. We must need some of it. If you... Is there a way of, like... No, I can't remember. Fuck. You go doop 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 push. Doop 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 doop. Hang on, wait. Why am I not just doing this other side on another side? Because we've always got... Is that always going to be a copper there? No. Always going to be a copper there, but we won't have the thingy in time for it. Okay, well... We'll then do it this way around. Okay? Don't worry about this. Jesus Christ, I'm only just getting through this one. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I just want to grab this and put this here. But as soon as I grab this and put this here, this fucking changes. Like a prick. Okay, no, I won't be able to do it like this, because I was going to do this and then I was going to squish them all down, but that's not going to work. It then needs to just go somewhere else and do some other bullshit. Okay, it needs to go somewhere else and do some other bullshit. Wait, how far was that through the thing? So you need to be holding all three. Here, whoop. And then you withdraw. Okay. So it's just the first three again. These three. Withdraw. You're now holding on to this with all the bits and pieces done. So you should probably be sort of like there, and you should probably be about there. Just play that through. Boop. And boop. That's nice and tight, isn't it? Boop. Okay, so you're then done. Actually, you don't need to rotate after that one. You just need to grab. And you then need to rotate back that way one. So the next step... This is so bad. Well, I could do it with a train, right? If I get that going that way, we could then do a plus, right? And it goes down that way, and then do a little one. So just a grab, rotate, rotate. Wait, how much was it? It was that way, that way, that way. We should be back at copper. Who the fuck knows at this point? There a way of getting ahead. Yeah, there was that. Boop. Boop. Oh, but of course, if we go too far, it's going to just make the next one. We need to keep it on top. Can I rotate like that? Is that going to work? Boop. Sort of, yeah. Okay. Right, so you do that, and then release. No, not release. You release. You then go that way. You then grab. You then push, push. So that leads us to... Yep, push, push. Meanwhile, 2, which just decided to not do what I needed it to do. Did you not grab that in time? Or is it because it was a different time? Whatever. You should now be holding that in the right place. Yes, excellent. Oh yeah, you need to drop it. Cool, this is easy. You can scroll this over. I'm gonna hear grab, rotate, rotate in my dreams. Look, and then... Oh, 2 needs to let go as well. So you both let go at this point. Oh my god, what the fuck? I can get rid of that. I did not know I could get rid of that. You both let go. Pow! And then that's done. So then you pull back, pull back. You then do that bit, I think. You just... Oh, you have to... You let go. You grab again and then go around 2 more to get you in the right place. Let's go. Boop, boop. And then boopity 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 boop. Bam! Here we go. You then go back that way. You didn't actually re-grab again, so that's great. So back here. Boopity 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 boop. Rotate. Right. Pull back, pull back. You can probably get away with just pulling back once, actually. Yeah. Okay, and then boop. Yeah, can't do it that way. So go, pull back twice. Pull back twice. Rotate. Doobly 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 doobly. Yep. And then release, rotate, grab, and then this chunk again. I'm going to just use these chunks again. Release, rotate, grab, extend, extend. Extend. Excellent. And then you drop. Both of you drop. This goes here. This all goes here. Then you return to the start. You return to your start. That's fine. That might work. Oh dear. Oh, Mr. Weeble's in chat. Hey! How you doing? Look at my finger wrong. Look at my finger wrong, Mr. Weeble. Spoon says, is this slightly nicer Excel simulator 2020? Essentially, yeah. So, we've made this little program here. But we're not going to reset. No, because if we reset, it's going to have a big fuck up, as we've just realised. What I need this to do... Oh, just rotate once. Don't drop it, right? Don't drop it. Boomty boom. Actually, no, you do need to drop it, don't you? So you need to drop it, right? You need to grab it again. Do you need to drop it? Because that's already been dropped. Yeah, you don't need to drop it. So you don't need to grab it again. You go that way. And this is going to tell me where the output is. Okay, yep, it's going to go there. That's the output, and then we reset. Excellent. Oh dear. Cancel says he's not good enough. It's the royalty that's had to chat. Yeah, I saw Mr. Weeble. Bolio66 says, I have faith. I've got faith of the heart. Yes, it works. It's such a slow, cumbersome system, but it works. There's got to be a way of doing this that's a bit better. I mean, I'm not excited to see my histograms, and I don't say that lightly. I mean, who would? The MOC says, hi Dan, I recently got my hardback copy of the Paradox. It's surprisingly captivating so far. The Flight of Paracosm chapter I'm glued to the pages. I haven't so invested in a book since I was forced to read them in high school. Can't wait to read more. Thank you very much. So excited people like that book. I really did try. I've been thinking about the next book quite a lot. I've got loads of little ideas for it. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go for yet. Yes! Oh my god, that cost is actually quite good. The area's not bad either. Cycles is fucking atrocious. I'm not going to lie. The cycles are definitely terrible. Yeah. At second step, the copper's in the correct place. Just wait a step and bring down the whole thing. Oh, I can't be fucked anymore. But no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you can... So when you get to the first rotation, just boop, boop, and do the bottom one. Oh, that would be so much better, wouldn't it? And then I didn't have to go through all this. But you know what? This is the fun of it. I've got to come back, you know, I've got to do all these levels and stuff. So what do we care about cycles, though? If it's beautiful, it's beautiful. That was not beautiful. That was ugly. Halt instruction stops an arm from following instructions and prevent... Oh no, it's an enclosed level. Okay, halt instruction stops an arm from following instructions and prevent it from looping, allowing for the creation of mechanisms that act only once. Oh, so, these fucking levels. What the hell is this? Two atoms of the same metal into a single atom of their next higher form. Oh, that's from the base game, isn't it? So, we got Quicksilver. We got lead. We need to make Quicksilver out of lead, which, according to our lovely graph of whichever one it fucking is, it doesn't exist in the same fucking realm. So, we've only got the go-y downy one, so we need to get this. Oh, no. We need to get this to go in here twice to make one of a higher level, so we can then reduce it to get the Quicksilver to put in the thing. Right. So, and of course we can't build outside of this fucking space. It's just here. We have to build in just this area here. I got my hardcover a little while ago. Finished it in a week and gave it to a month of her to read. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm really glad people are reading it. Let's see what this. I thought I'd get this because of modular thints, but Jesus Christ, no. This is the easiest puzzle game that Zachtronics has ever made. And coincidentally, it's the only puzzle game that I can do. There's like, I really... nothing else. So, boomty, 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 boomty. I didn't let go. Boomty. That lets... Actually, you can reset because you're now done. So that'll do that. Booped, 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 booped. Okay. And at that point, we now have this little friend here. Okay, so this is where this one gets really confusing. Okay, this is where we got to use the new stuff. So when that gets made, to here, we'll grab this. Let's go to here. And, or in my case, just whatever. You don't reset right now. You just sort of stop there infinitely. Well, drop it at least, you gimboid. Right, and then you there, and then you extend, and then you don't need to drop if I'm rightly. Right, we put one in there, and we put one in there. That makes the next highest element. We then grab the next highest element, put it in there, and we have made the previous element, and we have made the solution that we need. Everything's coming up lovely. However, the first cycle has to be different. Because now we've got this element that has to go in here. So whilst this one did a thingy and a thingy, that's not going to work for us anymore. So, number 1 and number 3. Hang on, we'll get rid of number 2 for a second. Number 1, number 2. So number 1 will grab. It will go this way. It will go this way. It will drop, return, and it will never think again. Hang on, wait, it's that one. We use number 1 once, and it just puts a piece in here. We then get you over here, and we then get you over here. It's not even the end of the arms. Oh, I suppose actually we could do that. So, number 2, which can start here. We'll grab once that has pulled away, rotate once, and then reset. Okay. You have to wait one more time. Excellent. When that releases, we've made this element up here. So now at this point in the game, number 4 can grab. That's 3. Yeah, we need you to be number 3. I need your number to be... There was a way of changing the numbers, wasn't there? I can't remember, so I'm just going to do this. Number 3, number 4. Oh, fuck it. Anna number 5. What? Oh, parts can't be placed there because it was... This bit was sticking out. You can't even rotate out of the fucking thing. Once that's dropped, part 3 will grab, extend, return. Part 4, once this is extended, will grab at this position, go that way, and return. And part 5 simultaneously will do the same thing. Okay? Okay. So, 1 goes up here, and we never need to think about it again. 2 puts its piece up there, which goes up to 3. 3 grabs its piece and moves over here, and then releases its piece and moves over. 4 and 5 activate at the same time, grabbing their pieces. 4 is now replacing piece number 1, because we've got this piece here, and 5 is taking our solution to the solution party, and that hasn't worked. Why hasn't that worked? Because these are looping way too fucking quickly. Okay, I need... Yeah, I need to fix the repetition-y point of this. Because that one's stopping, so it's just 2 off. So if we just give it a little bit of padding. There we go. Come make 18 of these bloody things. I mean, come on, though. Instructions were good. 22, average. More cycles than most. And the cost was high. To make the cost lower, I didn't need that 5th one over in the right. I could have just done it with the other guy. Yep. Or put it on a rail or something. Oh, fucking no. I just want to watch it go for a bit longer. I mean, that's a really efficient little machine. I'll be honest, number one, having to just do one thing is actually quite scary. I don't like that. I suppose number one, I suppose I could delete. Don't return, right? Just drop and then stop. And number one can just stay there because it's not necessary to do anything else with it. And that puts our instructions down by 2. Okay, so we've got that on the average. Streamer says, okay, I get it now. Yay! This game came out 9 years ago and it got DLC last week. Because, sometimes you gotta add to the games. So I'd have to bring this down to 140, so we'd have to lose, just one of the thingies. We could try and aim for a really, really cheap version. Do you reckon we can do it in 1? Could we do it with 1? See, it's interesting. It's an interesting question because that arm there is only doing something once, so we would actually have to program all 18 sequences. So that's something for the reader at home to do. We will go to next level. Mixed use lubricant. Oh, okay, right. We'll build some mixed use lubricant. Oh, Christ. I've got to make that and that using that and that. Okay, so Christ, all the glycerin plate. We've got a triple bonder there. If we can get these in the thing, and then you need to be. So you're rust. What the fuck is rust on this fucking thing? You're not on the... Wait, you're not that one. You're not iron. Oh, rust is iron and water. That thing is called rust. And that one is... It's the product. It's iron. Okay. So we need to get out tin. Is that there? No, that... Yeah, that is tin. So we'll get tin. We've got to get salt. How the fuck are we going to get salt? Oh, no, salt's easy. We put salt on this one. This will turn anything into salt. So we'll grab salt from that. So that one's tin, and that one is copper. So we need to turn iron, this one, into tin and copper. Why am I so cold? It's fucking freezing in it. Is it just me? Am I just chilling today? Where's my blanket? I'm going to get my blanket on because I'm an old man.
Shall we go get it?
Can I have my blanket, please? Thanks, that's friend. You look really sleepy.
I was dogged up.
It's an exciting game. Nothing in my... I like more of my lubricant more than salt and rust. No, it's for stuff. And I know you fuck with a lot of Edmund's older stuff. Was Mugenics on your radar? It was. I played it very briefly and decided I really didn't like it. I just was like, I hate everything about this. It's not fun. So it's like a lot of people follow up the games I really like with the tactical game, and it's never fun. That's not true actually, because Tactical Breach Wizards was fucking excellent. Thank you, best friend. Sonic the Hedgehog Blanky. Do. Alright. You're not cold, you're just using up all your body heat, preparing your brain for the puzzles. It's because I haven't had any dinner yet as well. I'm hungry. Right, I've worked out how to do this. So, I need you. So, we need to grab one of these, fella. Oh. You like to put something in the mouth? Ooh. It's a donut. Thank you, bestie.
Welcome.
Okay, so. Number one, grab, rotate. Oh, but the water's there. Ah, you fucker. I'll have to do it this way around. Before I have to do you this way around as well. Boom. So that made that into one of the things what we need. With an element-y way of being the thing that we needed it to be. Okay. Drop that, just for now. Drop that. There. Rotate, grab, rotate. No. Because I need the Quicksilver already in there. That Quicksilver's got to be there for me to get that thing in. And oh, that's in a fiddly place if I build it like this. Dad, have you ever played Blueprints? Yeah! Didn't like it. I kind of just want to make a really small level. So, this, if we get this salt up here, say we extend, grab, train up here, push it in. Stupid, but I think it'll look cool. I kind of go for rule of cool more than efficiency. That's how I like it. So you grab at this point here, you withdraw, you go +2, you extend, and you drop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, but that's already dropped that thing off. So you need to go... Okay, so you need to not drop there. You need to just rotate one more. That's not rotate. That's rotate. And then drop, and then go back 2 more. That's fine. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, why have you got to be there, you git? Okay. Why have you got to be there, you git? Why you got to be there? Oh, because it's the... that bit that needs to go, because it's just got to wait here. Extend, drop. Okay, so that's now... And you're going the other way, so you don't really need to do that. There you go, that way. Actually, was that to be timed right? No. You go that way at that point. I just kind of love that. Okay. So at that point, if you then drop, at this point in the solution, we've got... Bollockall. We've got this one, which is fucking useless to us. We've got this one. Well, okay. Right. Come over here, you. I need to think. Over here, we're going to get a bond breaker, not the wrestler. And we're going to go whoopity whoopity whoopity. So that breaks. So we've now got the individual copper and the individual wassa. The copper. Hang on a second. So you end up here, boopty boopty, don't you? So that shape there we're making is. Let's just rotate this to make this more sense in my brain. So we're putting that there. So you need to put one there, and you need to put one there. With a nice triple bonder. Bondi Beach. Well, you're actually already attached, aren't you? Ah, fuck it, we'll do this right. So you're all being attached. So you... Easiest way to do this will be with the thing. I like to use the trains because fuck it. I can't hit it. It's got to be down here. So it's got to be out of the way and down here, okay? Triangle. So then you go here, and you can go... You can't go that way. Oh, just get a fucking extender out of your plum. Extender on a train. Oh, the excitement. I need to put one here, and I need to put one here. But I need to not use this beat. And then collide if it's there. So I need to just find out whichever angles works for this. Without being in the way. So that's pretty good. We can grab, we can move, we can do whatever. Okay. 3, you immediately grab and you frisbee it round 1, 2, and extend. Return to your position. Grab, go that way. Return to your position. we've now made this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit. So we now need an extra bonding here, but we can't overlap the bondies. So we'll put you here like this. And 3 can be on a train. So if 3 doesn't actually let go at the end, where do you end up, 3? Up, holding it there. Brilliant. So 1 actually doesn't need to drop anymore. What if you rotate one more? 1. Excellent. You take that to its conclusion. Meanwhile, I need to get here to here. I suppose we could go like this. Actually, no, we'll get another stretchy boy. So 4 goes up here. 4 does a grab when it's not here yet. 4 needs to grab the water, you fool. I know. Oh, nothing comes around that way, does it? Okay. So 4 at this point grabs, turns. Oh, it's in the wrong place now. Turns. It'll then train. So inefficient. So inefficient. Go one more. Ignore that it's all going berserk down the bottom. Extend out and then train over. Sweet. And then you'll be all in the right places at the right time. I hate this. How much is the uni degree you need to place? Wait a second. It passes past. What are you doing? No. When 1 grabs this one. No. Okay, whatever. You put that one there. You put that one there. You come get this one. You grab this one and you go there. Would that work if that's just there? Fucking sweet. And then I don't have to bother with. I do need to break the bond, but that is now the salt that we need to go. Slim Shaky just says, how much is the uni degree you need to play this? It's actually not that complicated of a game, he said. Sort of, truthfully. I just want to get that. That-a-wee. Well, if we break it that way, so it goes the one boop boop, and then one boop diddy boop diddy. Boop diddy boop diddy to here. And then rotate, and then rotate. Okay, that's interesting. And then you return. Number 2 has done all it needs to do. So number 2 can return. So from here, I just need to get 3 budges over. When do you budge over 3? Yep. At this point here. Yeah, okay, so 3 then budges over. So here, but we'll skip ahead. So I just need to get that piece in there, which I can do easily peasily by crying, screaming, and swearing, throwing up. All the usuals. No, so 4. Okay, 4 grabs here. Rotate, back, forwards. Oh, 3 just didn't release. 3. Back to where you started from. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, before's in the way now. Of course it's in the fucking way. You fucking pratfall! You fucking piece of shit! If 3 returns, actually. 4 could be here. No, because then it can't grab the fucking thing because shapes. Okay. 4. Change plan. Grab. And then retreat. Go that way once. And then 1 extend. Is that more efficient? Shapes. Bush. And then just like frisbee it off into the distance, and I'll work it out from there. Here goes the area. Is that the right shape? And then boop, it is. And then return. Oh my god, I think I've done it. Damn, what's this game? Why does it confuse me? This is Opus Magnum, a game that came out 9 years ago by Zachtronics, the puzzle game creators. It's a game about programming a few little arms to build a thing for you. And this is the DLC, which is harder than the base game. So, yeah. So this actually works really nice and neatly until this bit, where the area just goes absolutely fuck. Look at all this area that it becomes. That's just not necessary. Okay, perfectly average cost, perfectly average cycles. Yeah, the area is a bit bigger, so let's get this down. So this is the way we're making it. What's the best way? If we could just go push, push, push here. Here are 3 extensions. Only a gap or 2 between you. What if we... Oh, no, because we still need to do a thing there. Oh, dear. That was a go at the base game. Yes. I chewed my way through it. There'll be a... I mean, I could just get another arm. I'm not getting another arm. No. Too far gone to get another arm. Oops, daisies. That's it. I'm calling it done there. It's such. This bit is so neat with this little arm going. I thought that was quite cute. That's quite a fun little system and getting that through there. And then, like all good things, it just spirals out of fucking control and goes berserk. No, I can't believe there's not an easy way of doing this. But this is how this game gets me. I just look. I play it. I'm like, is it though? Is that it? Is that the best we can do? What if instead of you, so when you come in here, you two are already bonded. What if we bond the water in like that? And then this one in like this. It'll go fucking wrong at some point, yeah, because that's pulling across there. Now what if 3, when it puts its doop, returns, grabs, rotates, extends another time. Oh, wait, no, that's not even the right fucking bit. Whoops. Okay. Rotate. Extend. Go back 1. Yeah, that's gonna break, isn't it? No. I didn't even use any of that. Yeah, you can bond that in really nicely without this piece. Did you? Oh, but I'm not going to be able to bond that last little fucking water molecule. So we need it to be... This is where the problems lie, isn't it? So if we go back to that being a 3 and have the bonding again there. But put the water molecule there for no reason that I can think of right now. It's just all going to connect up completely fucking wrong and explode. So get rid of that, so you can, like that. Bring you back down to here, blah, 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 etc, etc, etc. Just without that swing, it is definitely nice. Oh, 3 can then finish the job, actually. 3 doesn't have to return yet. Boop. Boop, boop. So 3 actually just goes fumtish, fumtish, fumtish. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then returns. Where it'll drop it off. And that'll be a little bit neater, wouldn't it? I just still don't have a way of getting this piece over to here. I can't do that because that bit comes past is connected. What I need. Fuck the score. I don't need that shit. I need another train. Because I always need a train. 4, we'll grab. At where? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Now. 4, we'll grab. We'll rotate, rotate, rotate. Pass the thing. Reset. Misses the window. Misses the window here. So you can't move yet. No, you can't move yet either. Oh, look at all the cycles being added onto this. Oh, close, you've collided with it. Close, you've collided with it in a different way. Okay, that's not where that has to attach at all. Wait, what have I done? You grab that, you grab that, you grab that. Yeah, it doesn't. This shouldn't move until that's attached. So why are you? Because that's just when that's there. So that's when you grab. I suppose you can actually grab there though. Yeah. Rotate. Extend. No, move the direction. And there he goes. And then 4 can reset. And we've done a neater version. It's not the neatest version, but it's neater than that big fucking swinging arm. I could use 4 and the finale there, because it is slowing it down. 3's slowing it down a little bit, but 3 has use earlier on. So if we had 4 when it's grabbing, so 4 goes boobity 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 along. At that point, it's grabbed. 3 just needs to move along once and then reset, and then you just need to move along 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and drop that in. But then 3 can get on with its stuff, so that will cycle through faster. Because 3 was the busy one, so we want 3 to do its thing. That looks really smooth with 3 and 4 going at the same time, but sort of swapping who's holding it. Okay, so I made it a few things worse. The area is now 61. That's actually more space being taken up. That's more space being taken up. It's more cycles, it costs more, and it's more space. I made that worse in every single way. But it looks a lot better. I think it looks a lot better. And at the end of the day, right? What's really important? It's looks. I mean, I could fix that salt thing over there, and there's a thing here. But fuck it, I don't want to do that. I want to do the next puzzle. Bonk. A metallic tincture. Metallic tincture. We need to make this. All we got is that and that. And I can remember what any of these things mean. Copper. We've got copper, and we've got vitae. Life. Ooh, fuck. And we got to make double vitae. Easy peasy, 2 of them. That little fucker there. Oh, I'm ever so slightly worried about this one. So you are silver. We've got copper. Alright, so if we get 2 of the same element, it goes up by 1. Okay, confused as to why this one's hard. I've clearly made a mistake, and I'll learn what the mistake is when we do this. Doop, 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 doop. No, let it go, you plimsoll. Doop, 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 doop. Bonk. Okay, so we've made that. Grab 2 of them. And there's the problem. Okay! It's kind of the same puzzle we had last time, no? No. It's much worse. Oh, is it? So you pop, grab, but not yet, not then. Grab here. Here maybe. Rotate, 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 return. Okay, cool. Grab, rotate, rotate. This time don't go as far. Okay. See, what I need to do is I need to bring this one up again. Right, no, okay. So we need to bring this up again so we get the one above this, and then we need to use the little breaker, which will bring it down one, and also give us the salt. And then we have all the ingredients. This one would just glue on at the end. That's no problem whatsoever. That just goes fumtish, and then we shove it over there. Oh, actually, yeah, we could really, if we could get these pieces in the right places. Grab one bush, wait for the middle, grab it in, all be blended, stick it in the thing. That'll look really nice. How we get to that bit, at the moment, I have absolutely no fucking clue. This game's so nice to control as well. So it's going to have to be a one-shot. Well, one will repeat that. Boom, boom, and then we grab that, and then we do something with that. Boom, boom, and then we grab that, and then we do something else with that. So instead of 2 resetting, 2 will stop. But when that hits the next loop, does that restart again? Okay, it stops for, it would be just for that product, wouldn't it? So if we have you there like that, and this here like this, we could have a third arm here, or arm number 4, just to confuse me, which will grab, rotate and rotate and rotate. Oh no, just grab and rotate, rotate, won't it? Until you just grab and rotate. And then you stop there. Well, you can reset, I suppose. Stop. That goes there, that goes there. Boom. Oh, but they both can grab at the same time. Okay, well, if I delay you, so when you try and grab, there's nothing there. This is chunky ass programming. If I delay it too. Go back here. It's trying to grab, there's nothing there. Okay, and then you reset, because we need you to work twice. No, it's not good. All sorts of not good happening here. And now 4, we need 4 to do its thing. Okay, cool. Okay, we've made gold. Right. Gold then gets broken. Gold then goes into here. Gold then gets shoved up from number 5. So gold at this point goes up there and then returns. And then we need to get this there and this there. And there's nothing in the way here. So I will just use a train in it. So 6 grabs, rotates, extends, returns to where it started. It goes over 1, grabs, rotates, extends, returns. So that puts that one in there, that puts that one in there, that makes that one 2 and 4, but we're not going to play with 4 again. 5 and 6 will all do their stuff, they don't need to do any of that shit. Right, and then we can do it properly. So then you go in there, and then you go in here, and then you've done that. Okay, cool. And so meanwhile, 3 has to grab, rotate, return, grab, rotate, not return, just drop, rotate once more, and then it's sort of like this point grabs a pushy return. Fuck, I don't know how that's gonna work. Let's see where this goes wrong. 3 is ready to go at the top there. 6 is pretending. They're all just pretending, these cycles. 3 was ready to go. Oh, 3 can't restart because that's the second restart. Okay, right, new plan. 3 is just gonna do this. No, it can't work like that. Yes, it can. At this point, this arm will do this. Simultaneously. This arm number 7 and arm number 8. No, stick with me. Arm number 7 will grab, and then arm number 8 will grab, and it will go around 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then return. And you will go around 1. No, wait, 1. No. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and return. Okay, so we just got a lot of ghost things happening here. Oh no, 8, you did it too quick. I need you to. Oh no, I need you to not do that. Oh, because it's going to be there immediately. I don't want to have a stupid long instruction just to wait for the fucking thing. What if? Wait, okay. Gonna get rid of arm number 8. Arm number 7 is gonna grab this. Not rotate, no. It's gonna travel along its train track. Which is gonna take it on a wild mystery tour. Yeah. Okay, so grabs, and then it's gonna go plus, plus, then return to its position, and then go minus, 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 minus. No, minus, minus. I'm just trying to stall for time. Rotate, rotate. I suppose I can just put the... Wait, I could put the clock on here, but then I can't... Yeah, wait for this to happen. Just leave gaps, innit? You put that one there, and then you go there, and you grab that one. Actually, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna clock it. But then the other ones won't loop. Ah! Fiddly little bastard, this one, isn't it? Okay, fuck number 7 and his little stupid railway of bullshit. Oh, number 3. You're starting here, I do apologise. Grab that way, reset, grab that way, drop, round 1 more. Cool. And you know everything's in the right place for you. Okay, so when we get to this bit, right, just belay that order to, like, here. Oh, but they're not going to do their second set of things! Oh, you fiddly little git. Okay, right, okay. 3, you die. Welcome to new player. Wait, hang on, wait. Let me copy those so I can put down a new one called 7. And 7, I want to copy all of 3 stuff from. Right, and then you're going to take the place of 3. Okay. And then 3... is going to grab and pull at the right time. Yeah. Which shouldn't cause any conflict. So you here, grab, pull, pull, return. And it doesn't matter if it does that both times. No, but the problem is still that 7 is going to do the wrong fucking thing. Wait, but 7 has been left in a place where it doesn't matter if it does the wrong thing. Oh no, it does. It really does. It doesn't matter! Because it doesn't reset! Oh no. What's causing that? Because 2's not... Oh, because I've told 2 to stop, but 2 can't stop. Oh, you fiddly little git. Right, 1 boo. Boo. I might just program the whole thing. I'm just gonna program the whole thing. I'm gonna program the whole thing. Alright, it'll be easier this way. You know, we don't have to worry about it. We'll just program the entirety of it. So 1 grabs and then goes over there. This is like using globals instead of locals. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright. Grab, boosh, boosh. Return. Grab, boosh. Cool. Once you've done your grab, bush, bush, bush. 3. We'll... Where's the 1? Oh, that's on 2. I've given it the wrong fucking thing. 1. Fuck off number 2 being that one. You're 2. Okay, 2. Grab. Boosh. Return. Nice. You. Do that again. I'm very confused. Grab. Boosh. Boosh. Return. Grab. Boosh. Release. No, not release. Return? Yeah, return. Return, and then that one there. Cool. That makes that one. Okay, so at this point, you've made this one. 2, you grab... Not now, not now, not now. You grab now. Of course, you grab at the release. So 2, you grab just after the release. Boop. Okay, and then 2, you just reset. 3, your turn to grab will be when this one ends. So 3, if I'm working this out correctly, you're grabbing now and going the wrong way because I've put that in the wrong way. So you're going grab and over there and then release. Sweet. You guys can keep on doing that maybe. Well, that's that done. We've got the gold. We don't need any more. So can I just say to stop on these? Once these have done their thing, can I just say don't do anything else? And they won't do anything else until the next product's necessary. No, wait, that's not how it works at all. That just stops it completely, because on the other one it was fucked. Ignore that. We don't need that. They can all go away. We then get number 4. We've also got this one over here. We'll deal with you. Actually, no, number 5 as well. Oh. Number 4. At this point in the story, number 4 does a grab and a rotate, and number 4 returns to his position. Do. We now have all the ingredients necessary. Cool. What's the best way of getting these two here? We'll be playing Thomas the Tank Train Simulator. Hell yeah, Will. Timberlake. Oh, hell yeah, we're going to be playing that. King, Wizard Lizard, so finally finished the Paradise Paradox last night. You 2 for 2 with the amazing books. Hey! Thank you very much. Can't wait to see what comes next. Oh no! It's Isabel! Or it's Isabel. How to make your bits? Here you go, you one fucked up alchemist. Thanks for the content. Yeah. I'm fucked up. We could move this one closer, I suppose. We could just go from Tish, couldn't we? Yeah. So 5. Your job initially grab, rotate, return. We'll be back for you. 4. Brrr. Okay. Wait. Just put a fucking clock on there for a second. So no, they don't duplicate. Okay. So 4, you do that, you drop. We'll have you 6. Once you've dropped, grab, rotate, return. That way, grab, that way, return. Once you've dropped this off, it's time for 5 to grab, rotate, drop. No, not return, sorry, drop. I said the right thing, I didn't do the right thing. That way, grab, you've released at that point, push, release, get rid of that clock. Let's see. A nice compact solution that may or may not work. 5, what the fuck? Oh, there's something in there. Oh, cool, that was made it shorter. You go there, and then you're in the wrong place. So, you go that way. Yeah, and then grab, push. Ah! Fuck a monkey. forgot about 6. As you can probably tell by the fact I said, fuck the monkey. Okay. You, number 7. You're going to become the new number 4. Don't worry about it. In fact, I go further to say, don't even think about it. In fact, where do we go? Okay, you're the new number 4. And now you're called number 6. Don't question it. So, number 6. You're a number 5, you can fuck off. And this can just piss off up there for a second. Number 5, your job is going to be at this point, when that's in there. Yeah, okay, so I need you to not drop, actually. I need you to not drop. I need you to extend and then return. Number 6. Number 5, your job. What's all this bollocks? We don't know that. Right, number 6, your job is... Number 5, your job is to grab and rotate and return. Yeah, it would help if you actually grabbed the thing. The time you run a grab is now. Okie dokie. Whoops, that one's on me. Was that enough? I think that's too early as well. No, that's good. Okay. And here, bam. We can bond them together. Oh, wait, hang on, wait. Can I click now? Because that'll sit on the thing. If I bond them together there, push, push. 5, you're going to upgrade to number 7. Which is going to copy you, but you're dead. Which is now number 6. Number 6, which is the new number 5. Your job is not to return. You just do that, extendy, and then return. Excellent. Because of this new system, 4 doesn't need to delay as much as 4 has been delaying. Okay, that actually worked. What the fuck? 4, your delays aren't as necessary as they were. You can do this bit here. Yeah. And then you can wait while this shit just fucks on. And then it's done. Oh my god, it actually worked. Who remember this game? Oh, hey, Justins, did you know this is new DLC that came out last week for this game? Okay, well, there's a fucking huge delay there, isn't there? You can grab, extend, and then restart. Sort of here-ish. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Right, that works. It's a nice little compact system. Because 4 is pushy, I could move it to the top. Less area. How does the area work for this? Because 4 rotates through there. I could go here. Grab it one. Fuck it, I don't care. Cool, so area, tight. We were going for area, so a tight area. Pretty good. Long cycles. Long. Like the cost was quite expensive as well. But look how cool it looks. Boing. Boing. That goes up there, and that goes up there. Boing. Boing, 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 boing. So that was a longer process one, that was. Four's rotation is slowing us down. Look, 4 takes all that time to go back. Let's change how 4 works. So instead of 4 working like it currently works, 4's going to start here. No, 4's going to start here, where it drops it off, right? And so then 4's dropped it off, bosh. 4 then returns. There'll be errors, don't worry. It goes 1, 2, 3, and then it does this bit. Okay? And it won't reset back to its thing. It'll go grab, twisty, twisty, release, twisty, twisty. Grab, twisty, twisty, release, twisty. Which will leave it there, ready to go. And then at the end here, it will grab, push, push, release, and the next cycle starts. So that downstairs is going to be working while that one does its thing. That's a clever little bit of efficiency, isn't it? Apparently the quickest way is infinite iron. Oh. I don't want infinite iron. If we want to make a quicker way, we could just load up that bottom one way quicker. Should we try and load up that bottom one way quicker? It will involve another arm. That's a promise and a threat. The area stays the same. Cycles is down to 198, and the cost is still the same. But we managed to knock off like 25 cycles from there and that. That's very nice. Let's knock off a few more cycles by doing 1 as a 1 and a 2. Which is just stupid, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, one is down 1 and 7. Fucking hell. So 1 grabs, rotates, returns. Cool. And that'll do for now. You rotate. Grab. 7 will grab here. Oh no, you only need to rotate once, and then return. You grab here, rotate, return. I don't think that's going to work. It's going to quick lash immediately, yeah. There you go. 7 went the wrong way. That way, please, 7. Cool. Do. And then done. And so here, you repeat. And that one releases. So there. And then you were how many off? 2 off. So you repeat by being 2 off of where that one was. And now we got these massive gaps. 4's still doing its thing at the top. But 2's just not ready to do its job. Boom. 2 can start now. 2 can start like fucking there. Awesome. And then 4 or 3, wherever the fuck it is now, can start there. It's alright. Is that one too early? One too late? Oops, sorry. Stop. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you can start. Wait, have you grabbed? Oh, you have grabbed. Did you work one earlier? No. So you can start there. Boopity-boopity-boopity-boopity. Which means that 5 can start here. Look at us killing these cycles off. 5 was way too early off the mark there. Here. Nice. 6 can start some fucking way around here. Yeah, 6 can actually start 1 earlier. Oh, too early than that. Because they're both trying to grab it at the same time. Oh, no. You need to start this one. Can you grab that one earlier for me? No. Okie dokie, that's fine. Boop. Boop. Release. Cool. And then 4's second bit can happen when this is released. And that is faster. Look at that. And all it took was an extra little army at the bottom, which just sped that bottom process up. Look how faster that is! Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk-a-dunk-a-dunk, bonk-a-dunk-a-dunk-a-bonk. Bonk-a-dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk. Makes me wonder if I can get that a bit quicker. So our cycles are now down to 138. Our area has gone up by 1, and our cost has gone up by 20. Ooh. Now this bit. Let me just check shapes. Because you, there, bop. You'd be the wrong way around, wouldn't you? Bop, bop. And you need to go to that one. So you need to be there to go bop, bop, but then 4 would have to follow you in. And then 6 would struggle to get to that piece there. Unless we bonded you first. No, I'm good. I'm happy with that solution. It's great. Happy with that solution. Let's do one more before we wrap this lovely little stream up. Yeah, one more. Oh, God. That's what we need to make. We need to make this. We have this. Okay, so let's work it out what we've got on our graph. We've got some lead right at the arse end of the elements. Lead's all about the place. And some silver. And we need to get ourselves some tin, 1 up from lead, and 1 of these salts. How do you get rid of salt? That would be the question, wouldn't it? Because salt we can't change anything about. Ah! Ah. Oh no. I think this is going to be a conveyor belt. I think we actually make 3 of these per machine. So per ingredient, I think we can make 3 of these. Because it's an odd number. That's what's throwing me right now. Oh, that's really... I'm just actually checking that I've got everything right. So that will get us a quicksilver. Because we need to get lead up to tin. So we need to get lead up 1. That gives us... Silver goes 1, 2, 3. So that gives us a 4th tin. Hang on. I think I can feel it. So the leads go up by... This brings us down by 3 and the leads go up by 3. So we end up with 4 tin, but only 3 of these? Is there a leftover quicksilver? If there's a leftover quicksilver, we can turn it into salt, and then we get 4 of each. Okay. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to tear this fucking thing into pieces. I just think that's the... that's the done thing. The bonding ones. The tearing ones. The tearing ones. Okay, grab, pull, and see what we're playing with. Boom! We got none of that shit there on there anymore. Oh, but of course, there are angles as well. Ooh. Down to a community, let's play the ship, like you said. Is that great? It was 1 video ago! Not exactly wrong. There's no other easy way of breaking up all of these bonds, is there? I could try and do a I was saying conveyor because I'm imagining that the best way to do this would be to just drag this along an enormous fucking path. So like grab and then 1, 2, 3, 4, is that right? Oh, I can't be able to work it out anymore. No, it was not right. Boop. 1, 2, 3, bush there. And then rotate it. Which would leave us with just the diagonals. On that central section. So the salt can all then go. We could then pick up the salt. Christ, that's how we're going to pick up all the salt. What was it? What did it look like? 1. Hang on. Boop, boop, boop. So that sliced those. We've now got that in. I mean, that's still 1 single bit because it's connected through the middle. And that way cuts all of those, but then we're left with the crap in the middle. So maybe a better solution would be to just sort of slicey dice it. Is there a way of duplicating it yet? Hold on, control. God, such lovely controls in this game. And then... Oh, wait, that's not attached? Oh, because I'm still in the rotate. I don't want to fucking rotate. Just leaving bits of it behind. Slice. Slice, so that bit's gone. Slice. So now where is attached? This is attached, and this is attached. And I assume this is attached? Wow, this is quite fun, actually. Look at the Yeen. Says, I hope on Daniel's deathbed. This is an interesting hope. Years and years from now, thank you. Can we have like at least more than 2 years from now? He opens a stream titled The Ship Community Let's Play, and right as the first round begins, his heart rate monitor goes flat as he has the biggest smile on his face. That would have been funny if it wasn't literally the last video on the channel. I'm just saying. Just saying. Last video on the channel. That's what we were. That's what we were dealing with. Right, fuck it. I can't think of a better way of doing this right now. Really irritating shape to try and fucking kill. If we do that and dice those bits off first, we separate that. Okay, cool, and then we can separate you. Oh, I feel like I'm being forced to learn something here. I hate that feeling. Crash. No, wait. There's got to be a 2, 3, and then do a rotate. Because that's going to just dice that into pieces. Oh, this is going to be some maths bollocks or something, isn't it? It's like, actually, there's a way of blah 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 blah. Just breaking this apart is a fucking puzzle in itself, isn't it? Alright, that dices all of those off. Right, okay, you know what? Yeah, that's good for me. That dices all of those off. We're left with salt in those 4 places there. That salt is now going to be conveyed to the end level exit point using this train system at the bottom here. Which is going to have... We're not going for good scores here. Which is going to have just a whole, like, fucking bunch of them. Just raring to go. Oh, hang on. They'll have to be extendies as well. Yeah, let's just make something pretty. And then we can refine. So you guys are going to, when this rotates, grab. 2's going to have to pull back. And then rotate. Do. No, you don't fucking do anything yet. Hang on, give me where's my clock? Clock. You gotta wait. Cool. You can then move on to the next slicey dicer, which can be... I was going to say there for neatness' sake, but it's going to be here for fun time's sake. So you go that way. Whoop. Oh my god, why are you so shit? Grab. Oh my god, why are you so shit? Go. You're in the slicey dicer. And it would have slicey diced if I'd put the right fucking one down. You're now in the slicey dicer. Bush. Okay, so this fella up here is now going to grab at this point of the slicey dicer. Rotate. This fella here is going to grab, rotate, and then grab, rotate. Meanwhile, this one here is going to rotate at some point. Yeah, rotate. Oh, you need to rotate further, that's why I haven't done those caps off. Yep. Grab. You fucked up. Okay. Cool. And grab. Okay, you have to fucking wait. Jesus, wait your turn. Why are you not grabbing? Go here. Zip. Okay, you've grabbed. Good. You turn. You turn. You have not released. Oh, that's why I need those spaces for. Thanks, Rain. Cool. We've now got all of these over here. Meanwhile, this is here. This is longer. And then there's a fourth, or a fifth in this case. It's just going to be here. Or maybe you could be... No, you'd be at the distance. Meanwhile, these guys go boopity boopity boopity. And then they start to scooch along simultaneously. 2 and 3 and 5. And 2 and 3 and 5. And then another one. 2 and 3 and 5. When they get there, that should be 3 depositing. No, he needs to go one more. Well, he can't do that just yet because 5 has to grab, pull back, turn. Cool. At that point, they can then all go here and here and here. And then they can all... No, don't do that. You can all drop. You then all rotate round. Doopy 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 doopy. Grab, grab, grab. Rotate around. Doopy 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 doopy. Drop, drop, drop. And then, yeah. Something like that. Lovely. Cool. We're going to need to do... grab without, then super, super, super. Focusing, grab, 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 and this one, super, super, super. Excellent. We did it. And then you can all return to the start. No, don't fucking repeat shit. That clock's probably not necessary now. So, the music calms the mind. I don't think so. So, we've got all of those bottom ones. Thumb tish. Grab. Thumb tish. Grab. Thumb tish. Meanwhile, we've got... What do we need to do with this? These need to be reduced, right? Yeah, so we need to do stuff. So we can't do fuck all with these right now. So we're going to have this little guy here. Like this. 6, 7, and 8. And we get the sort of here. Okay, no. Here, back. Here, boop. Yeah, when 4 releases. There's 4. 4 releases. That's when 6 grabs. And moves on a few. Just to get out of the fucking way. And these fellas will move on as well. And then you can sort of grab whenever the next one comes along. Oh, don't move away like that. Wait, you fuck nuts. Okay, you grab. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to wait. 4, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Hang on, I need a little delay after you've dropped and grabbed again. Don't worry about it, because it's not like this is really important time. Yeah. Okay, number 1, you need to steal your fucking wait. Cool. At this point, you can grab, and then everybody moves along one. Cool. Why didn't you grab? Why didn't you grab? Because you're grabbing when it's not there. You grab. Fuck. You gotta grab like here. Jesus Christ, this is not gonna work. You gotta grab like here. And you gotta just wait your fucking turn, you prick. Cool. And then Why did 6 go so many over? All move 1, man. You'll look cooler. Cool. And then how many turns later this was? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. You grab, and then you will move on. Cool. Okay, well, let go then, you prick. 4, at that point you're done, you can just reset, which won't actually do anything, but it will just drop it. We've got all of those separated off now. Excellent. Right, so we then need... I think I'm going to actually just change what I've just set up, because that's not necessarily there yet. I'm going to have that go that way, and I'm going to have you go this way with it. Because you can go through arms, right? Yeah, arms go through arms. Just can't go through body bits. Boop, boop. So I put that there like that. That should still work. Oh, it's going through the body bits. Okay, never mind. I was just trying to make it even more beautiful. Jesus. Okay, cool. Where we now get one step down. At this point, what am I doing? Actually, wait, you can rotate, extend, and we'll set this up here. At this point, and then extend, so this would be better if I could just doop. So these need to get fused together now, right? And that'll bring them up. So, not that way, this way. Yep. So we're going to need another guy on here. He's number 9. Is there a limit? I don't know, we're going to find out. Number 9 can move along once when these guys move along, but he'll be in his perfect position when he's standing there. Cool. Number 9 in the right position. So here, number 9 can grab and then rotate around. Meanwhile, number 8 can retreat back the way it came. Yeah. Rotate. This is the good stuff here, right? Rotate. Bush. That didn't work. Who needs to drop? Oh, you need to drop. Why are you going so far away, number 8? Oh, because you need to grab the thing. Boom! We've now got our first element. Well, instead of having all these arms, why don't we just do this with one arm? And he just stacks them up to the side. And then grabs them. That would probably make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that instead. So, arm number 6 and arm number 7 are gone, and now 7 and 6 are here. So 6, your job is to grab at this point. Yep. Grab. Nope. Grab. Yep. And then we need you to go 2. And then return. And then grab. And then go 1. And then return. And then grab. And at that point, you can just whiz around, can't you? Get rid of that. Whiz it around, because there's nothing for you to glide along with. Sweet. Boop. And then you'll need to do one more little rotation of 6. To make the right, correct, perfect element. Which then goes here. So you can rotate round, drop, rotate around again, go over 1. Wait, hang on. Rotate around again, go over 1, grab, rotate back, rotate back, go back 1. Meanwhile, there's a big collision here because 1's fucking restarted for some reason. 1, wait your pissing turn. Where's the clock? Alright. Yep. That's all being organised over there. Yep, that's good. And then you put it down there. Then you grab this one. Meanwhile, 7. 7. It's 7's job at this point here, once it's released that, to return and then do what it did again. Does that include the gap? That includes the gap. Oh, don't do that. Just do that bit again. Yep. No, what are you doing? What are you pissing about with? Don't return. Fuck it. What are you doing here? Wait, why are you starting one over? We don't need you to start one over anymore. That's unnecessary for you to be there, 7. So don't worry about it. And 6 doesn't need all this fucking space, does he? I've had a 6 go over here. There is furthest, so you can lose one of them as well. So 7, grab, twisty, twisty, drop, twisty, twisty. And then I assume at this point we've got another grab. Yep. So grab, twisty, twisty, drop. Of course. Twisty, twisty. Nice. And then you just sort of have to wait. And then we've got... Hang on. Then we've got... That Quicksilver's going to reduce that. That goes in. No, that's all fine. 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 Just put whatever we need in there. It doesn't need to be equal amounts, doesn't it? Yeah, so you go here. 6 is just getting into place, which is there. 6 then rotates round, and then drops, and then goes over 2. Yeah, then goes over 2. Boop, boop. And then rotates. Some business here. So here at this point, so 7 can already be grabbing and rotating. Oh wait, no, because the next one's just going to go down one more, isn't it? Ew, we don't want that. We don't want that to happen. That's a bad thing to happen. We don't want that to happen. Okay, that's not going to happen. So at this point, 1. At this point, it's not been doing very much. Does 1 use this whole line still? No, 1 doesn't need these 2 bits here, I'm guessing. Boop, boop. How about these fellas? These are all doing this stuff well. So 1 at this point will fuck off in that. No, minus off in that direction. So, no, not that. What? Oh, wrong button. Safety. Awesome. Lovely stuff. Right. Take that away to safety and keep your clock up. Number 7 can go grab that afterwards. So yeah, because it'll need a thingy. Number 7. So here, now that's at safety. We'll grab twit. Could you grab a little earlier? Yeah, you can grab an extra turn earlier. Grabs, twists again, which leaves 6 to do all of its business. So 7 then drops. Yeah, 7 then drops that. This is simple, this one. And then we'll need to extend this over by 1, just for my own brain's sake. 7 then drops that, goes over that way, and then goes 1, 2, 3, grabs 1, 2, 3, and then goes 1, 2, 3 over. 1, 2, 3 over, and then resets. Change your plan for 6 is that 6 will be, at this point, colliding with 7. Oh, you have to... What's 1? You have to drop, my friend. You have to drop it. Don't worry about it. You actually have to drop the thing. Your job is done at that point. You can return home now. So you do that, you go return. Just in the nick of time, get that one there. You grab that one. 7 grabs this one. 7 goes up here, up here, up here. 7 then has to pause, I'll be perfectly honest. This is not... 7, you wait. Cool. So you go there, boop. And then that's going bosh back in there as 7 moves up. Yep. You're then resetting to the wrong place. It can't be a reset. You're then... So, where are you at that point? There. So you're both stopping there. So 6 needs to drop. And then go over 1 to get it out of the way. 7 needs to go over to be in the way. Like that. 7 then needs to drop and reset, and you need to drop and reset, and they're going to collide on that last one because it's slightly the wrong timing. Yeah. So you need to go there, and it's done. So there we go. That's a nice simple solution. Let's not check if it actually works. Okay, let's check if it actually works. There's a lot of movement to it. I like how much movement there is to it. Is it a good solution? No. Is it a solution that works? Yes. Therefore, is it a good solution? Yes. As long as we use up all the bits. I thought we'd have to get the extra slot up, but we don't. You don't have to fill in an equal number into both. You just need to finish it. Let's Google it. There's 17 levels in the DLC. Oh my goodness. Well, I've beat one of them. 28 out of 36. Products complete. No mistakes yet. That's pretty useful. I mean, so, okay, cost, cycles, area, yeah. But, right, this fella here, if we made him smaller... He doesn't need to be anywhere near that big, number 4, right? He could be small, go here, and then we could budge this entire drop-off point to here. And all we'd have to change somewhere is 1 wouldn't have to extend out as much. So when 1 extends out... There, no, don't do that. Stop. You need to go sort of there and then pull yourself in a bit, mate. So 1 would need to retract there. Get rid of that. Doop. Rotate in 1. Not rotate in one another, but go... no, the other way. That way. Doop. And then 1's in the right place. And then all this bit should work. I hope. Yeah. And we made a much tighter version. There you go. See, it takes a little bits and pieces of fix. Hey there, my sweets. Planet Coaster video. It'll happen next week. I couldn't do it this week because I had a pet die and it was sad. I'll do it next week. It's going to be way more than an hour. And I don't apologise for that even slightly. And then we'll start the next one off. Hooray! Anyway, that's the Opus Magnum DLC. If you're not playing Opus Magnum, I assume you should. It's puzzles. Look at it, and you can. And this is not the solution. This is a solution. This is a very inefficient solution with way too many moving bits and pieces. Do those guys at the bottom need to be swinging as much? They absolutely don't. Could I get rid of that and deduct cycles? Probably. But it's look at that. Look at that area. Look at that area from 96 to 72. That is everything I needed. Bush. Oh, that's the end of the first chapter of the thing. Wow, I don't care about the story. I've never cared about the story in any of these. Chapter 2. I suppose we've got 3 chapters of this thing. Anyway, we've done the first... It's a great game, isn't it? Absolutely great game. Thank you for coming out, everybody. YouTube people and thingy people. Look what I've got. It's an end screen. And I can just watch all your names go scrolling for a while. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at all your names. Oh, that one. Oh, Hoopy. Hi, Hoopy. Actually, good. So, on that note, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the little live stream today. I didn't think I was going to do one, so yeah. Next week we'll do something explosive and silly. But watch out on the YouTube channel this Saturday because we're going to have the Crimson Desert video, which is tomorrow. Anyway, I will talk to you all later. Ta-ra.